Hello, hello, hello. I think we are live. I pushed the button. It should be working. Hello, my Opti friends. I hope you're all doing very well today. I'm doing pretty well myself. And today we are gonna watch the Sweatfest Invitational. Unfortunately, I couldn't watch it live. If you're here with me today, probably neither could you. But we are gonna watch it together, and it's gonna be just as good. I tried my best not to get spoiled, not to see the results. I did manage not to see how the tournament ended. I do know about some of the matchups in the first few games, so I know like what teams are gonna play each other in the first few matches, but I don't know the results. I don't know. I don't know too much, so I'm gonna be able to just enjoy discovering that with all of you today. If you already watched the tournament but want to watch it again with me, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Really, I'm honored to have more people come and watch with me. That's gonna be fun, I think. So, with that, um, here's how we're gonna do. I know the tournament lasted for about 4.5 hours, something like that. At the very least, the Twitch recording is 4.5 hours. We're not gonna go through all of that. I'm gonna watch the matches because that's what I'm really interested in. So the commentary, maybe we'll get some snippets. Maybe we'll like listen to a little bit of the commentators, Chandler and someone else is with him during that time, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe we'll listen a little bit to what they have to say between games. But I don't want to take 4.5 hours. It's already 10 o'clock here, so I don't want to go to bed too late. So we're gonna look at the matches, jump between every match, and yeah, to go through the tournament that way. So it should last maybe 2.5 hours, I think, if I calculated the duration of the matches correctly. And otherwise, that's pretty much it, I think. I don't think there's much more to say before we jump into it. So, without further ado, let's go check the first match we have. This, the very first match of the tournament was Weld Grinders versus Elegant Team, and that was just so hype for me to see that matchup, because Weld is probably my favorite team going into this tournament. They have a stacked team of incredible players individually, and if they can manage to work well together, and here they are going to be in a constructed setting. They will be in a well structured setting. I think they can really go very far in this tournament. But on the other side, we have Elegant, who, if I'm not mistaken, are winners of the first tournaments of Sparkball and Eden Brawl when it was called that. And so that's a big matchup to start the tournament, and I think it's going to give us a good taste of what the best matches can already look like, and it's the first. So I'm super excited to watch it. And with that, I'm gonna turn off the cam. Fantastic, and let's start this.
because, as you know, they are definitely some hardcore grinders, and I know they're definitely putting a lot of practice in, so they could be a totally another level of team compared to what we saw previously, and they already were very good.
Yeah, so I got to play one. I got to sub in for Elegant a couple days ago, and then I also got to play against them. And I think
All right.
watching them play, they are hands down the best mechanical players we have.
I'm gonna be
You will miss every skill shot
turning
against them.
down the volume of Chandler
That said,
and the other commentator. I'm gonna have to check who it is, and we're gonna jump into this first match. Let's see it. Okay, so we have a good brawl at the center, well taking the ball, getting control of the ball, trying to push back Elegant to get a little bit of space for a potential goal. They're all going bottom, which is interesting. I would have expected them to go more spread out a little bit, but maybe they are all looking for a kill here. Oh, and they do get the first kill. Interesting. Wald going strong for the beginning of the game, and with the use of the teleport, Nuke is now at the bottom, but they do manage to get the goal. I thought Elegant was gonna be able to defend, but not for long enough. And with that, Weld has already done some good damage to the tower with the cannon in their control. Elegant's tower already at 60% health only. That's a good start for Weld. I'm super stoked to see that. And I'm gonna see if Elegant can take it back now. That's what I'm waiting to see, if they can bring it back now with this start that was a little bit slower for them. We see Janitor going top, maybe getting the angle. No, there's a throw, but I think that's who was that stopped it? Nuke, I think, that teleported just in the way. Now we can see Nuke with the control of the ball. Right now they are membered down, but Peggy is coming back. So it's going to be a 4v4 now with Weld in control of the ball. We'll see how it goes. Cannon has been dealing a little bit of damage to Weld's team, so Weld's team tower. So they cannot just keep that going forever. They do have to be a little aggressive. You know, none of these teams can just wait in the middle and wait with the ball. The other one is going to be aggressive and is going to take control of the cannon if nothing else happens. So that's going to be interesting. But right now, we see both teams biting their time, and we see Janitor going for an engage here at the middle. And whoa, that's one member of Elegant deleted, and a second one came down quite quickly. That's triple kill for Weld. Super well played, and with that, they're going to destroy the tower of Elegant's team, and they get control of the ball right away. Super well played by Weld, and now they're gonna take a moment to just chill. But oh, nice teleport from Flappy Penguin allows him to grab the ball and throw quickly in the tower, and now Weld's tower down to 25%. It's still a big advantage over Elegant, but it's coming down slowly but surely. Both tower are gonna soon be destroyed, but right now Weld keeps this advantage of having the tower that allows good control of their own territory. Yeah, that's gonna allow them to maybe regain a little bit of composure and push as a whole unit once they are ready. And they are pretty much all full health, so I think we're going to see that happen now. And we see Elegant trying to push, trying to isolate Horsig, but the rest of the team is not following up, and they are split now. Let's see if Weld can use that to their advantage, and they do knock out Inksy, and they are going for other kills, but all the health bars now are pretty low, and I think Elegant managed to get a kill. And so that was an even trade, 1-for-1. And with the cannon still shooting, the tower for Weld is now at 5%. Oh, the ult from Snooker was not the best. And that's a missed opportunity there. Flappy Penguin at bad spot is gonna go down. Wow. Weld is doing super well right now. They have the advantage. They are going 3v2. Both towers are down now, though, and none of the barriers have taken damage. Weld have the advantage right now, but one of them is gonna go down, and with that, the janitor is super low. Is gonna go down. Flappy Penguin still going for Vexa. That's a duel that is probably gonna be flipped just by the presence of the whole, well, two other teammates for Flappy Penguin, which does play a big role. And right now, Elegant, which had been behind for a bit, are looking super good, going aggressive in the enemy team's territory. Every health bar is full at the moment, so we're gonna see a big engage. And Janitor just jumping and getting the ball just by landing at the right moment, at the right spot. But Elegant does manage to regain control of the ball, but they are 3v4 right now as they have lost a member. Can they turn that around? Well, Nuke, super low on health right now, but does manage to stay in the fight. Horsick, Peggy, all of them being super low right now. Janitor does manage to take the teleport. Really well played to get out of this dodgy situation. But health bars are low for Weld right now, and I think, indeed, Elegant is gonna capitalize on that to get a kill, maybe a second one coming soon. Can Weld defend this? They do manage to... No, actually, they don't manage to grab the ball, and Weld now has the ball, but Nuke is getting a lot of damage on him, and he might go down here. Yeah, they go down. That means it's Seju and Bloom going against Horsick. Horsick takes the... Oh! The barrier came back just in time to stop that goal from happening. Wow, that's crazy timing. Whoa. Okay, and with that... that was a crazy push from Elegant. They were at a split second from winning, but Weld is now on the offensive, doing some damage. That Janitor versus Janitor. Weld does take down the enemy team's Janitor, and now it's LVN? Wow. LVN, yeah. Weld's LVN, who's gonna take the first round for Weld. Incredible first round for this tournament. That was really good. And nail biter to the end, because I really thought there was a possibility there that, well, Elegant would take it. They were so close. They were like this close to taking the whole round. But Weld managed to hold it together, and and to grab, to get, just snatch a victory from the jaws of defeat. That was incredible to watch. Let's jump into the second round now. I'm pumped to see if strategies are gonna switch, if anything's gonna change. Well, Nuke taking some damage right now, and we see Elegant. Oh, big stun coming from Weld's Janitor, and they take down one of Elegant's team. And Elegant with low hit bars right now, getting destroyed. A lot of them. I think that's a triple kill that Weld just managed to grab, with 35% of the tower being damaged already. So very strong start from Weld once again, but we saw that start to the round, last round, and Elegant did manage to bring it back and turn it around. So, don't count them out until it's over. Anything can change quite quickly. Big ult from Weld Nuke, grouping 3 members of Elegant, but they managed to regroup under their tower. Elegant is safe for now. The cannon though is still shooting at Elegant's tower, so Crack is gonna. Oh, we have we have an ad here. How long is that gonna take? 6 more seconds. Yeah, I didn't think of the ads. I don't know why they take it out of out of full screen too for the ads. I don't see why that's the case, but hey. Let's see. Oh no, we have a lot more ads to go. Well, shouldn't be too long now for it to come back, but in the meantime, that was very interesting to watch Weld go up against Elegant, because I know Elegant can work together. We've seen them. They've already like proven themselves. We know how they can work together. But to see Weld be able to go toe to toe with them, I'm feeling pretty good about Weld's chances to go far in this tournament. With what I see right now, they're playing pretty well together, and I'm afraid for the other teams who are gonna have to go up against them. But with that, the ads are done, so let's jump back into the game. Let's go. So right now, Elegant in control of the cannon, and they have control of the ball too. Weld is biding their time, defending their place, and Janitor is going to jump back. We've seen him do it quite a few times to get a good crowd control on a few people from Elegant, and that's going to be enough to manage to kill Inksy. And with that, Horsick is trying to get a goal. Good ball passes right now are not going to be enough to manage a tower score right now. And now Janitor is in bad shape for Well, but does manage to get out. And with that, Well back in the tower, back in their own zone, trying to get an opportunity to get out of there and maybe go for the score. But right now their Roostander, Peggy, is pretty low on health. But with that save zone heal, he's going to be back. And with that, we have full health bars on both sides. Bloom a little bit low, but nothing big. But Janitor once again going to the mill and getting that stun, really setting up those opportunities for Weld to do a lot of damage. Right now, though, he is a little bit split, and we're gonna see him back try to get a little bit of out of the way. And Nuke doing a lot of good movement to get in a place where he has the angle to shoot at the tower, and we're gonna see 2 diamonds destroyed at the same time. So that leaves Elegant's tower at 15%, and Nuke is gonna be able to get out, which wasn't super clear at the beginning. Now Horsick is in a lot of trouble. Did manage to get a snooker kill and will be able to get out of there. That's incredibly aggressive, but hey, it's working for Weld right now, so you gotta give it to them. It's going well for them. Are they going to be able to retake the cannon? Yes, it looks like it, which means they're also going to deal damage to the tower passively, and that's going to be enough to destroy Elegant's tower. Now Weld with control of the ball. There's no one to stop them right now. There's only Rustandor just close nearby, but he's not going to be able to stop them alone, and looks like it might be a score. And yes, it is. That's the game going for Weld. 2 rounds to 0. That's incredibly well played from Weld, and I am a little bit curious to see what the commentators have to say about that.
I cannot believe Weld strung that together again. I was beating Weld's team yesterday, and I was like, oh man, I don't know what happened. And this is not the same team. They are playing so well today. That was incredible. I guess they were just sandbagging against me, because it was not good yesterday, and and they really turned it on. That's a surprise, already the biggest surprise of the tournament.
That's interesting.
Maybe they just learn from their mistakes, and that's the thing too. Since they're grinders, I would not be surprised
Since
if after
they're
they played
grinders,
you,
that's
they were
what it
up.
is.
They were up the entire night. They're like, oh my god, I can't believe we lost. We gotta lock it in, boys. But yeah, that was a great performance. Seemed like the ball control was fantastic. Their teamwork, incredible. The coordination, love the aggression. I love seeing LV on Janitor now. Used to see him on the hot pod, and he was very effective. But some of those grabs, and especially in that early game, were massively effective across the board. So wow, I'm absolutely shocked by that.
I do agree with all they said. It was really nice to watch Weld play like that. And now I'm gonna just take a moment to see if we can find the next game in the stream. But if you've been watching this game with us, please let me know what you thought going into this game, but also what you think now that you've seen it. How did that go? I'm quite curious to know what you think, what you saw in that game, what you liked or did not like as much, if anything. And yeah, I am quite curious to know what your thoughts are. With that, let's see if we can jump into the next one. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't see anymore. Okay, I had the little preview in the in the timeline, but now I don't see it, which is unfortunate. It's gonna make things much harder to find where the next game starts. But we're gonna manage. So this next game is going to be Mana Gaming versus Sylphie. Let's take a look at that. So on the left, we have Mana. On the right, we have Sylphie Trailblazers. And looks like we have Hammond, Inxi, Vexa, and Genitor on the Mana side. And for Sylphie, we have Hotpaws, Inxi, Roostendor, and Zeke. So let's take a look at this second game and see how that goes. And we're rolling. Okay, Mana with Kadru taking a jump quite quickly. And the two whoa, long range score from Babylonia. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't have that on my radar. Like, I saw him with the ball, but I didn't think he would get the angle to do that quite so quickly. Well played. Well, sometimes you just see an opportunity and you take it. Well played by Sylphie there. But a quick score doesn't mean everything. We'll see what Mana does to answer that. Well, Sylphie taking down one member of Mana, but Mana trading 1-for-1, blow for blow on that, and now they have the ball, and we'll see if they can get the angle. But no, Kadru throwing a little bit too early. No angle there. Does relinquish the ball control to Sylphie, but with that, Hotpa was stuck, not able to. Oh, it looks like we have a disconnect.
So Pelvi was actually
And if there's a disconnect, I do believe this game is gonna be restarted. So let's see if we can jump a little bit forward. Yeah, looks like the game is gonna be restarted. Okay.
Oh, Sylphie.
We may have spoiled ourselves a little bit, but okay, here we go. For second try for this second game, Mana going against Sylphie. And let's play Sparkball. Okay. Team comps didn't change, I don't think. So let's see how that goes. Mana being more aggressive this time, taking the control of the ball right away and doing some good damage to Sophie. We see Bibbs and Wen's Spy taking a lot of damage, and Bibbs is gonna go down now. Much more aggressive start coming from Mana than we've seen in the in the first. Oh, Zeke being taken down with a long range attack from Vexa, and then Janitor closing the deal, and now we see good start from Mana, but did not manage to get a goal yet. So for now, it's good kills, it's good money, but it doesn't get you much further. And right now, it looks like the cannon is in control of Sylphie, so it's gonna shoot at Mana's tower, which means they're the first to take damage on their tower. Very interesting start. You know, you can dominate the fighting, but if you don't score, you're gonna lose still. So let's see if Mana switches that around. Taking a lot of damage on the side of Sylphie, and that might be enough. Yes! 2 members, 3 members going down, 4 members of Sylphie going down, and the score. And that may be followed quite quickly by a second one, and the tower is gonna be down just like that. And just so quickly, things can just crumble in Sparkball. It's so action-packed, it goes so fast that it takes only a moment. You saw the first score, and then every member of Sylphie died, and that was it. The tower was gone. But that can happen to Mana too. So you don't despair if you're Sylphie right now. You don't think, oh, it's over, we don't have our tower, and there's the goal. That's the spirit. You keep going, you keep fighting. But right now they're losing a lot of their members. Unless they can keep some of their team alive, that's gonna be followed up by a strong response from Mana, and that's not good for them. Oh, we see ballsy move from Wenz, trying to jump in, trying to get some kills, but unfortunately going 1v4, he did just got taken down just too quickly to get anyone. And that's not going to be good for Sylphie, who are now 3v4. They have to bite their time a little bit. They cannot go on the aggression without their 4th member, because everyone has full health bars. And right now, Korvac for Mana has control of the ball, so that's going to let Mana go on the offensive once again. And when you're in that position, when you're in Sylphie's position, the last thing you want is for your team, the enemy team, to be able to go on the offensive. But we see Korvac trying to do a little bit too much solo. And oh, that wall blocking Bibbs from throwing in the tower. Very well played by Mana, keeping their tower alive, keeping their tower pretty healthy, and taking down some of the members of Sylphie who were on the offensive. But whoa, the Inksy for Sylphie getting some kills. Unfortunately, going into the tower range to do so is going to mean that Inksy is taken down. But you can't count Sylphie out. They are still in this game. They have control of the cannon, and that alone is not going to save them. But good team fighting, good balling, could definitely let them come back. We see Bibbs in trouble right now, though, and Sylphie also in trouble. A lot of Sylphie team right now is low on health, and we see Mana being aggressive right now. They are in the offensive, and they do take down 3, maybe 4 members of Sylphie, and with that, that's going to be the first round going to them, unless there's a miracle, which will not be the case this time. Mana takes the first round of this second match of the tournament. Very well played, very fun to watch, and with that, now Mana has the lead, but that doesn't mean a win for now. Anything can still happen, and I'm quite curious to see if Sylphie is gonna change their approach, or if they're gonna manage to, turn this around, because it seems like a pretty even matchup. A lot of times it could go one way or the other, but if Mana has a little edge, maybe sometimes that's just enough to take the win, you know? So let's see what's gonna happen this time. We see Janitor grabbing the ball, and he's stunned by Inksy's ability, but doesn't matter. Hot pause for Sylphie manages to intercept the ball, and now he's going on the offensive, trying to create opportunities. Unfortunately for Sylphie, their Inksy is taken down, and a lot of their members are taking a lot of damage. And we see a big advantage for Mana right now with the edge they have is they have more items. Right now it's only like one item, but now it's turned into two items difference for Mana. So that is going to be trouble for Sylphie. And let's see if they can manage to deal with that to maybe isolate some members of Mana, but right now looks like they are getting isolated with Hot Paws trying to be a one-man scorer, but that's Hot Paws is definitely good at that, but that does leave you very vulnerable, and we see that as soon as you lose control of the ball, Mana turns it around and they score. So that strategy is probably not going to work if you want my opinion. And oh, Hot Paws does manage to grab the ball just before Mana could, but he's taken down, and Mana is now back on the tower, destroying those diamonds. And I do believe, Sylphie still with their tower, but the cannon finishes it off just at the last second. I really thought Sylphie had saved their tower by a hair, but it looks like it's not the case. And now with a full health tower, Mana has got to be feeling pretty good right now. They are in control, and even with a score right now from Sylphie, they can allow it. They can manage that. And now we see Syl in the bottom left being in so much trouble. They're gonna go down. And now it's 4v3 for Mana, and there's no tower to stop them now, so they just have to go on the offensive. Zeke is out of position alone, and he's going to be able to get out for a moment, but that's going to allow Mana to go on the offensive and start destroying the barrier. Unfortunately for them, mistimed throw is going to allow Hot Paws to take control of the ball, but alone he can't stop the team by himself. He can only delay the inevitable. So unless the team rallies, and right now they are dead, they're going to be taken down, and Mana is taking away this win. Very interesting games we got today. That's so cool to watch. I'm really happy with the level we see with these games today. Super fun to watch. Let's listen to the commentators.
Mana there. And I guess we'll never know now if Sylphie was going to have the momentum to win that first game. Very unfortunate disconnect. That was a very strong start, and then they kind of had to restart, and they lost a lot of their momentum there. But I think we're going to be checking out a new game in a few minutes here. I'm excited for it. But that game was like so fast that
it's honestly true that Sylphie did have a strong start. It's unfortunate that they couldn't keep going in that strong start. But it's something that happens, when the game is still in early development. So disconnects happen. You just have to live with that. But it has to be heartbreaking to start so strong and then crumble after a disconnection happens. But that's how life goes, and they still have a chance to come back. From what I understand, there's a losers bracket. So right now it's like just one game. If you win, you go to the winners bracket. If you lose, you go to the losers bracket, and the losers bracket has a chance to come back. I don't know exactly how that works, but that's what I understand from this tournament structure. But with that, let's see if we can find the next game. I'm gonna take a moment just to look if I can find the beginning of this game. Okay, I have it. So let's jump into the next one. Whoop. There we go. That's better. Okay. So this game is gonna be Weld versus Woo Tech. So I don't know if Woo Tech won a game against one of the other teams, and now they are against Weld, who won their own game. I don't know exactly the structure of the tournament. I'm here for the games. So that's going to be interesting to watch. We have Inxi, Rustendor, Vexa, and Genitor on Weld's side. And on the other side, Hotpaws, Hammond, Inxi, and Vexa. Two pretty different team comps. We have Inxi and Vexa on both sides, but then we have Rustendor and Genitor on one, and Hammond and Hotpaws on the other. So we have a healer with a big tank on one side, and we have a bruiser and a big disruptor on the other. That's already super interesting. So I'm quite curious to see how that is gonna go. Let's see what this looks like.
That's a new one.
And let's play Sparkball. Okay, we see Weld taking control of the center, taking control of the ball quite quickly, but their Genitor is getting eliminated by Woo Tech, and now that ball is not gonna serve them much if they are 3v4. They're not foolish enough to go on the offensive, and Horsick taking a lot of damage too. So Woo Tech being able to lock down a kill and make sure there's no response and aggression from Weld is a good start from them. They do get the cannon too, which has just started shooting at Weld's tower. That is gonna help them. And now what do we see? We see one more member of Weld getting taken down, but big combos from Weld is going to take down one member of Woo Tech. Now Weld, LVN is in trouble and does get taken down, but in the meantime, one for Woo Tech was taken down too, so a lot of back and forth here, a lot of brawling, but no clear winner on the brawling side for me at least. I don't see one yet. We'll have to wait and see how that goes, how that keeps going. But Woo Tech did manage to take back the cannon, and now their Hotpaws is trying to create opportunities. Big stun while the ball is at the top. Is that going to be enough to allow them to score? We see Inxi being taken down on the side of Woo Tech. We see Hotpaws is going to follow suit, and now it's 4v2. A goal from Weld in the enemy team's tower. Lord Orgo is being taken down. Hammond is being taken down. It's all just crumbling. Dominoes falling one by one. And with that, Weld is back with the ball. Good defense from Woo Tech. Axe and Spawak did allow them not to get scored on immediately afterwards. But they are down a little bit though, because the cannon has been doing work for them in the meantime. But it looks like in terms of fighting, there's an advantage for Weld. So now if you're Woo Tech, you have to think, how are we going to manage that advantage? How are we going to play on other areas of the game to manage that back? And with the cannon, they've been doing a good job, but right now they are taking a lot of damage. They are going to go down once again. The tower is now taking damage, and with that, Weld is steamrolling in the team fights. They are taking the advantage on the tower health, and they are looking like they are getting out of this winners. Taking back the cannon now, that's not going to help Woo Tech now anymore, but They do leave the cannon undefended, but maybe that's their strategies, Just delay the cannon, we don't care about it too much. It's 5% health every like 10 seconds, so, not the biggest deal. And if we can crush their tower after a team fight, well, that's good enough for us. And with that, we see another team fight. We see Hammond isolated, doing good damage, but big stun from Nuke with the ult. A lot of damage dished out by Weld. WuWuTech is able to get 2 members of Weld down, though. I don't know how that happened, but Weld LVN with a sneaky score on the tower is able to take down the tower of WuWuTech. But now WuWuTech back on the offensive is going to take down the tower of Weld right back. And it's pretty even. So I thought Weld was clear winners on team fights. But when WuWuTech manages to get a good team fight, they really take advantage of it. And the battlefield is pretty even now. Let's see what happens now. Well, being very aggressive right now. 3 members on the hot pause, but that lets Clavit go on the offensive on their barrier right now. He is alone against 2 members though right now, and as soon as Nuke manages to grab the ball back, well, that's gonna be that's gonna allow Weld to go back on the offensive and dish that damage to their barrier right back. And with that, hot pause jumping just at the right place to grab the ball, and we're switching back, but Weld does not let WuWuTech get away with the ball and go on their barrier without stopping them first. The ultimate not coming out from Hammond a little bit too late. He's taken down before he can do it, but Weld Nuke right now alone to defend against 2 members of WuWuTech. The barrier is pretty low on health. Weld Nuke does manage to grab the ball though, and now he's gonna go on Lord Argo. I do believe he manages to win that, especially with help from the team. That's a 4v3 from Weld, but Nuke is a little bit low on health, so are they gonna temper and just try to bide their time? No, they're going for the score, and with the teleport, Nuke manages to get it, but Hot Paws does manage to grab the ball. Now it's a full-on brawl. Let's see who manages to get out alive and get out winner. We see, WuWuTech Hammond's able to grab the ball and pretty low on health now, but he did manage to get control of the ball to his team, and now Hot Paws is a big force to reckon with when it comes to grabbing the ball. Is he gonna be able to save his team? Unfortunately, he did lose control of the ball, and now Weld is back with it. And it's so close, this game. Every team just not willing to let go, not willing to let the other one grab the win for the first round. A lot of members of Weld now taken down. It's 3v2 for WuWuTech, and Weld is now in their trenches in the back of their territory, and Lord Argo being stopped by Weld Nuke's teleport, just right. And Weld LVN, holding on for dear life to the ball, is able to delay a goal, but is it going to be enough? WuWuTech is still on the offensive. Weld LVN is so low on health, but the barrier is back now, and a lot of members of WuWuTech are falling to the damage of Weld. It's now 1v1, Hammond versus Vexa, and Vexa is now just deciding, you know what, I'm gonna go away, I'm gonna grab that ball, and I'm gonna see if I can... actually, she decides, you know what, Hammond, you're gonna jump on me? That's alright, I'll 1v1 you. I don't know if Vexa wins that 1v1 though. And with that, Horsig is gonna fall back and wait for his team to come back. And with that, it's so intense right now. Any slip up could mean the round. And with a game this close, you don't want to be down a round for sure. And right now, Woo Woo Tech engaging, Act being able to take down the tower, the barrier. But is it going to be enough to take the goal? A lot of damage being dished out by Acts, taking down one member, but being taken down himself. But now it's 3v2 for Woo Woo Tech. They have the advantage. Are they going to be able to seal the deal and get that score this time? And Clavit, with the throw in the goal, manages to get the first round for Woo Woo Tech. Woo-wee. Oh, that is intense right now.
That is one of the better rounds of Sparkball.
Oh my. Okay, while we wait for the next round, I'm gonna grab a little sip of water. I'll be right back.
Weld on the defensive, the goal line defense. It's a great match. I don't even want to cast. I just want to watch. I'm locked in here.
That's totally fine. We're all here for the show. It's doing very, very good right now. Absolutely love that match. We honestly had just banger after banger this entire time.
It's a great match. You can see the damage numbers up here. I think he's got 8.5k healing, which I think is really what's keeping.
And we are back with this second round of Weld versus Woo Woo Tech. Let's see how this one goes. Woo Woo Tech being very aggressive, probably very confident, but the teleport from Nuke does save the tower a little bit of damage. One member from each team was taken down, I do believe.
That's like their third or
And oh, we see the ads now. Not fun. Not fun. But we'll be back right after the ads. Very high level. I'm super happy to see it. Every time there's one of these tournaments, it's always the best, always the best players you get every time. But I do feel like every tournament we get, the level keeps going up, and it's super fun to see. And it makes you wonder, like, how good are these players gonna get? Because at first you think, like, wow, they're the best. We've never seen that level of play, but every time, like, that
I think both teams
gets
are doing a really good example of
to be even more. Like, they get to be bigger and bigger every time, and you just have to wonder, like, how good are good players gonna get at Sparkball, and that's incredible for me to see. But the ads are done, so let's jump back into this game. Weld versus Woo Woo. Let's go.
just because you die, just because you turn over the ball, doesn't
Woo Woo
mean you just
grabbing the ball, biding their time, seeing if they can see an opening. Hot Paws taking a lot of damage, but in the meantime, Woo Woo Tech dishing it back to Weld.
worse because they keep trying to make up for the mistakes. They
Weld
see that
Peggy,
the moment something looks bad, they just
very low on health.
kind of just try to make sure no one's
But Inksy is the first to fall down. Weld LVN is going to follow. Horsick is in a bad spot right now. And he's going to be taken down. And that's the second score from Woo Woo. Looks like it's all crumbling down now for Weld after this first round. I don't know if it's morale, or I don't know if Woo Woo just got a lot of confidence boost from that first round. But they take down the tower very quickly, and their tower is still full health. We've seen that scenario play out very recently. That was not very good for the team that lost the first round. Let's see if they can turn it around. Right now, Woo Woo Tech just pressing on, and they're not stopping. But Inksy looks like is going to be... No, not yet. Inksy is taken down finally, but that's probably a little too late. A lot of damage has been done to the tower, and now Weld is so low on health. Even if they take those kills, that leaves them in a bad spot. The cannon is hitting the barrier and has been for this whole time. And the barrier is already at 37% health. That's not a lot. That's like one hit of the ball, and the barrier might be down now. The diamond is taking a lot of damage right now. The barrier is going to go down. Now they have to give everything to defend. Weld is gonna try to slow it down, but unfortunately they lose control of the ball, and Wu-Tech does manage to throw it in quite quickly. This round only lasted 3 minutes, which is a lot less than the first round was, because I think we did go into overtime in the first round. But this time it was much quicker, and that seems to be something that happens in Sparkball. You get the first round, you're likely to get the second one, and I don't know if it's because of items, money, or if it's just confidence, but I've seen it a lot. Once you get the first round, it's looking pretty good. Let's see if the commentators have something to say about that.
Yeah, I mean, we saw how fast that snowball started in round 2. That the moment Wu Tech got them a little off base, like, oh, we can't death ball anymore. We're slightly staggered on our death timers. We all don't have the same health. I think that Roost Indoor had 11 deaths that game. And if you're Wu Tech, that's exactly what you're trying to do. Is you're just looking at Roost Indoor and saying, I'm not going to let you extend these fights for a long time. And they did a great job of it. Really, really well executed by Wu Tech. I think that was one of the strengths of Hot Boss. Of being able to line
Very
that kill up. And I think one of the big differences between Wu Tech and what we saw the last game was a Zeke versus a Vexa.
Yeah, Team Com probably came in play here. I do think so. I pretty much agree with Chandler on that. I do believe the team comps here were a factor for sure in what we saw play out. But that was an interesting game. Woo beating Weld is not what I was expecting. After what I saw from Weld, I was feeling pretty confident for Weld. But now, well, someone managed to beat them. So I wonder if we'll see a lot of teams being able to beat one playstyle but lose to another. Yeah, I think that's going to keep us on our toes for the rest of this tournament. And that's fun to say. I'm quite happy about that. I wouldn't want it any other way. Keep us entertained, keep us on our toes till the very last second. That's what I want to see. Now, let's see if we can find the next game. There it is. Okay. So, let's see who we have here. Woo versus Dream Team. I haven't seen Dream Team play in this tournament. I haven't seen them play during Next Fest either, but I know they were pretty good during Next Fest. I do believe Yo Ho 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 finished first in the whole leaderboard, and that's an accomplishment in itself. But Mashiro, I think, was top 10. Remus and Rips rounding out top 20, I do believe. Rips maybe even top 10. So very strong players on Dream Team, but I haven't seen them in this tournament yet, and I haven't played with them a lot during Next Fest, so I don't know their playstyle, and I'm quite curious to see how they're gonna go against Woo Woo, who just beat out Weld. So very interesting matchup coming up. Let's take a look at those teams while we wait for those 20 seconds to go. We have Kana, Snooker, Inksy, and Janitor for Dream Team, and on Woo Woo's side, Hot Paws, Hammond, Inksy, and Lord Argo. I read acts, but that's the player, not the character. And with that, let's play Sparkball. Let's see how this one goes. We see brawling in the middle, and Yo Ho Ho is gonna be taken down. The first to go down, but by a hair, just a pixel away from the tower. But For now, Woo Woo has taken down 4 members of the enemy team, did not get scored on, and is going to be able to get this first score. That's a good start for Woo Woo. Very close from the team. It was it was a good try, definitely, but that little gambit did cost them a lot right now, because that's going to be gold for Woo Woo, and it's damage on their tower. So not the best start for the Dream Team, but once again, you're not out until it's over. Everything can switch back around in a second. A lot of damage being dished out on Mashiro, but he's going to be able to get out. And meanwhile, one member of Woo Woo was taken down. And with that, Dream Team does not push too aggressively for now. They are biding their time, just waiting for an opportunity, but Mashiro is pretty far forward, and he's taking damage. Janitor is tanky, but you don't want to go 1v4, because even if you get out, you'll have lost a lot of your life, and in the next engagement, then, well, what are you gonna do? You won't have all that health to tank, and we see that happening. Mashiro now has to fall back, and he's not able to stay in the front line to help his team, and we see Yo Ho Ho and one other member of Dream Team being taken down now. And with the control of the tower of the cannon, well, the tower of Dream Team is getting assaulted every 10 seconds, losing 5% of its life. So that's not a good position for the Dream Team. You want to turn it around, you have to regroup and find a way to isolate Woo Woo Tech, take down one of their members without isolating yourself, you know. And we see a lot of damage being dished out on Yo Ho Ho, who's gonna be taken down. Mashiro also taking a lot of damage. That pull on Axe was very ballsy. I think he could have gone down there if Axe had committed a lot more. I don't know if that would have been a good idea for Axe, but I think he could have gotten that kill. So very courageous or stupid from the Dream Team, from Mashiro. But Dream Team now with the ball in the enemy's territory is going to be able to force them back, but the ball is in the center right now. No one's picking it up, so if you don't have the ball, you can't score. Are they going to find the angle with, the member of Woo Woo team being taken down? The angle opens up, and with that, now Dream Team is pushing back on Woo Woo Tech a lot harder. Axe is going to be able to get control of the ball, but Yo Ho Ho is going to be able to teleport right to the ball and get control of that. Unfortunately, Mashiro is taking too much damage and is not going to be able to keep control of the ball for the Dream Team. And that's a 3v4 now for Dream Team. One other member getting down 2v4, and the assault from Woo is continuing, but now with the ball too far back, they are going to take a moment. We see Rips trying to finish off Spawek. He is able to take him down, but is going to fall himself too. And we see Mashiro with the throw, but Lord Argo just positioning themselves in a way to stop them, but not able to stop the assault from Ramus, and the tower of Woo Team is taken down. And that's interesting. I didn't see that going this way, this round going this way, but that's how it goes right now. And Dream Team doing some good work, being able to take down the tower, but big assault from Woo Woo Tech going 3v2. They're going to be able to take down Dream Team's tower now. And we're going back and forth. No team is getting a clear advantage. And Kana landing just in the right spot to stop the barrier from being hit by Woo Woo Tech. But now Woo Woo Tech is just steamrolling, just crushing the Dream Team, and they're dealing damage to the barrier. And are they gonna be able to get the? Yes, they get the ball, and Hot Buzz throws it in and gets the first round for Woo Woo Tech. Woo wee! Oh, at any time that could have gone the other way. It could have gone so many different ways a lot of times, but it was well played by Wu Tech. I do believe they deserve this round, but I believe Dream Team would have been no less deserving. But with that, we see Wu Tech with a big items advantage now. They have 3 items, a 3 items lead on the Dream Team. And that's going to help them in this second round for sure. Dream Team is going to have to turn it around one way or the other, but I don't know what's their path forward. But we'll see what they do. And with that, Mashiro grabs the ball, grabs control, but taking a lot of damage, even as Janitor. You don't want to take that much damage, I already said it. But he... Oh, Clavit! Being able to just thread the needle to grab the ball and throw it in the tower is going to be able to deal a lot of damage to that tower. 55% health only. And I really thought there was a world where he was able to grab that ball and throw it right away. But Dream Team manages to stop that assault, slow down a little bit, and Mashiro is gonna get the first tower goal for Dream Team. So going back and forth once again, and Dream Team did manage to get the first kill of this round. And for now, they have not lost a member, but that just changed. Inxi also got out with just a hair on her health bar, so that was that was quite dicey. And we see in the meantime Woo Woo being able to throw in the tower. Are they going to take one of the diamonds down? Yes, they are. That means the tower is down, but they are now going 3v4. But one of the member of Dream Team went back, so they do have a little bit of time before that becomes a problem. And now, Woohoo, biding their time, waiting for an opportunity. They have the ball, and Ramus is gonna jump, land in the middle. I really thought there would be more damage coming from Wu Tech, but they are looking for that barrier and dealing a lot of damage to the enemy team too. And now, oh my god, they took down 2 members. It's 4v2 for Woo Woo. They might be able to just finish it here. Mashiro defending with his life. It's the goalpost saving Dream Team for a second, but it's not enough. And Clavit is able to take to score, to take the win. And we see Woo Woo with their second win in a row. Woo Woo seems to be doing very well right now. And it was one of the teams on my radar. A lot of these teams actually were on my radar. Like, I won't say I was particularly privy to details of who would be the favorite going into this tournament. Every team is stacked with wonderful players. But amongst my top, I would say Weld and Woo Woo were there, and I am not disappointed in what I've seen them do right now. Let's check in on Chandler, see if the commentators have anything to say.
Whether or not you want to do a ban, but yeah, we are going to be hopping into this best of this.
We've been Mazda owners since 2011.
We have
and we have, of course,
CX-90
ads.
It's the complete package.
So
driving
that's not
dynamics,
interesting.
Reliability.
Well, we'll wait for the ads to come back. Once again, I would love to know what you think of these games, what you think of this tournament. I'm super happy with what I see. I was expecting a high level of play with the players we saw on these teams, and I'm getting a high level of play, so I am super happy about that. But I would love to know what you think of these games. And with that, looks like we already have our next game ready to go. Let's see if I can find the beginning before I switch. Aha. There we go. Okay. Let's see this one. Anything from the commentators? Oops. That's better.
You kind of have to have some pocket picks to pull out during these tournaments to keep the enemy on their toes. So, I mean, having a deep champion pool helps a lot. I will say, Gustodian, that's our first one of the tournament. I love some good Gustodian gameplay. I'm a huge fan of some Gustodian combat.
That's going to be very interesting to watch, see what Gustodian can do. This supports are not the meta right now. Rustander, I've seen more Rustander play than I thought I would, but right now supports are pretty optional. So let's see what this Gustodian is going to be able to do. First member down for Dream Team, and Woo Woo Tech is looking pretty good. Their health bar is pretty full. But in the meantime, they don't manage to capitalize on that 4v3. So let's see what they do. Spawek pretty low on health. Mashiro also pretty low on health. And ooh, that Gustodian from Yo-Ho-Ho also taking a lot of damage. Let's see if that support can now turn things around and keep the Dream Team's people healthy. Right now, it doesn't look like it, though. They do grab a kill on the Woo Woo's Vexa. And we see Mashiro trying to get the ball, trying to get a goal, but unable to do so, is going to retreat. They have regrouped as a Dream Team. And in the meantime, Woo Woo Tech now 3v4 is in control of the ball, but is going to wait for their Hammond to come back, and now he is there. That's a big ultimate, but no follow-up is going to allow Dream Team to get out of here. A lot of damage on Mashiro, but he's Janitor, so you don't want to see that damage, but he can still take it. And Mashiro versus Clavit, the Hammond is going to go down first, I do believe, but oh, the ults from Rips had to be used, but did take down one of the members of Woo Woo Team, so you know, it's worth it. If he can get a kill, if he can get a score like that. Ripped is going to go for the ball here, and he does manage to grab it before Lord Argo does, which is very interesting. I didn't expect it. Raim is going for a sneaky score, but Axe teleports in the way to stop that. Good defense, but that angle is going to be just right from Ramus to destroy Woo Woo Tech's tower. And now we see the Dream Team with a lead. Can they turn this series around? I think it's a best of 3. So if they manage to win this one, they get to the third and final game. I do wish I can get to see more games. So I hope Dream Team can indeed turn it around. Mashiro very low on health, but good at staying alive though. But in this time it's a little bit too much. Rips with the dash is able to stop that score from Woo Woo Tech, and now we see a 70% full tower against a destroyed tower. That's pretty good. Spawek with just barely some health left, but now Rips has him in his visor. Will he be able to get out? No, so that's Hot Paws taken down. We see Ramus doing some big damage, but taking a lot themselves too. Clavit is the only member of Woo Woo Tech still standing. Mashiro with the ball is going to be able to take the first round for Dream Team. Very nice to see. Very nice. I like to see it. I like to see teams being balanced and be able to go up against one another and win some, lose some. That's wonderful. Let's see how this second round is gonna go. Right now, pretty similar in terms of items from what I see. Looks like there's not a big advantage on one team or the other. So, contrary to the previous game where one team had a big advantage, right now we're going into a second round that is pretty equal footing, even though Dream Team does have the advantage. So we'll have to see how that goes. And with that, we jump into the second round. A lot of damage being dished out by Woo Woo, but Clavit taking a lot of damage too. A lot of damage on the Ramus. Mashiro being able to peel, but that long range from the Anna is going to take down Dream Team's Inksy. And we see Clavit coming for the ball, but the Janitor grabs it before he can. He's going to be able to get out of there. That was pretty dicey. That's good for him. Well maneuvered. And in that time, Dream Team is now trying to find a way to score. That's one member of Woo Woo down. They have control. Dream Team has control of the ball. Are they going to be able to score? The teleport to the top is not going to be able to outmaneuver Woo Woo Tech. And now Spawek has control of the ball. As a hot pause, that's pretty good. He's going to be able to keep that in the Woo Woo Tech's territory for a moment. And now Woo Woo is going on the offensive. But we see Vexa for Woo Woo getting a lot of damage dealt. But manages to get away. Maybe Mashiro is going to finish the job here, though. Yes, indeed, that the Vexa is taken down. But Mashiro is also going to be taken down. And we see Clavit now with the ball, but in the tower range is going to be taken down by the tower shot that was flying a little bit too close to the sun. And Rips now with the ball passing to their member. We see Custodian being very ballsy going into tower range, but they do manage to get out. The ult is out for Janitor, trying to heal the Dream Team. And they do manage to all get out of there. Did I see one member of Fu down? No, that was not a member of Fu down. So it's a 4v4 right now. Anyone can engage, anyone can get good kills, possibly win a team fight. We see 75% on the Woo Woo Tech's tower and 50 on Dream Team. A lot is happening right now. Yo Ho Ho, very low on health, is going to be taken down. And a lot of members of the Dream Team now low on health. That's a goal from Woo Woo. But Ramus is trying to get some kills, but he's going to be taken down before that can happen. And with that, Woo Woo is now in the lead with the tower. And with the cannons, that health is still ticking down every 10 seconds. Now Dream Team all regrouped, Woo Woo also grouped. And there's the engage from Hammond. Let's see what comes out of it. Good damage on the Custodian. He's in trouble. But pretty slippery with all those movement abilities. Lord Argo taking a lot of damage. Clavit also in the middle of two of the enemy team. And that's a Vexa going down on the side of Woo Woo. And now the Anna going down. And that's a score for Dream Team. They are able to destroy one diamond. They can destroy another one to destroy the tower. And Woo Woo's tower is now down. Rips is ready to grab the ball. Ramus is going to be passed to, but they now have to retreat, if you want my opinion. And it looks like they are going to listen to it because they are pretty low on health. That's going to allow them a little bit of time to regroup. They did manage to grab the cannon back, but That goes back to Woo Tech. So the tower may be coming down very soon if Woo Woo keeps control of the cannon long enough, but they do not. So Dream Team maintains their tower alive. And now we see a lot of people separated. Clavet trying to get a score is going to be able to destroy the tower and not get too punished for it, looks like. And Ramus was also pretty isolated, but also looks like they weren't punished too much for it. Mashiro now low on health. There's one kill from Ramus on the Woo Tex Vexa. Now Clavet in a bad spot is going to be taken down. Ripped is going to try to zoom away to go on the barrier, but is going to take too much damage. And here we have some ads. It was such a tense moment too. Oh, but hey, that's all right. We have to watch those ads. We'll just wait a little bit, and we'll come back. Oh, how long left on those ads? Not too long. Okay. I'm gonna take a little sip of water. While I have some time, you know. And still 10 seconds to go. Won't be too long. Very happy with what I see. I hope Dream Team can get that win and take us to game 3. That would be pretty fun. But let's see how that goes. Full screen. Axe is pretty low on health, but manages to dodge a few of the attacks. Not everything though. Mashiro does take down Axe. Now Rips and Ramus pretty low on health. Mashiro also low on health. Woo Woo Tech now dealing a lot of damage. They have the ball. Are they going to be able to throw? That's one throw on the barrier, but now Dream Team is seemingly getting back together. They're not able to get the Hammond down, though. That's going to hurt them a lot. That's 3v2 for Woo Woo Tech, but now 3v3. A lot of damage being dished out, though, on the Dream Team. Are they going to be able to hold on? That's the question now. The barrier is down. Mashiro manages to grab the ball and go away with it. Lord Argo, now taking a lot of damage, is being taken down. Clavet is gonna be on the offensive, but Mashiro has a lot of health, has Janitor, and now with that, Mashiro is gonna be able to take down the barrier. Is there someone to stop him? Ritz is taking... Wow, Ritz was keeping Hammond from going to defend here. Very well played, keeping the team away from defending. That was very interesting and very well played by Dream Team. Quite happy we can see a third game. Let's see what the commentators had to say on that.
And I think that's the difference between having an Inksy on your team versus an I think Dream Team won the front-to-back battle there, and because Inksy didn't exist, Woo Tech couldn't dive back there. Couldn't do and rip them apart like they did last time. Curious to see what the next ban is, because it's starting to get interesting. I'm glad we did bans. Everybody was questioning me on bans, and now I'm like, now I'm really, really glad we did bans.
Nah, bans are fantastic in every esport. And now the question is, for the bans, will they be stacking bans, or is it like just a fresh one ban?
It is stacking bans. So Inksy will still be unavailable for both teams, and then we'll see what comes next from both. I think I'd pick the Vex or the Hammond still. And if you're Woo Tech, what do you ban here?
Yeah, I don't know. And for those of you just joining, it is 1-1 right now. Woo Woo won the first. Dream Team won the second. We're going into the final round of this best of 3. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who I'd want to ban in this situation because I mean,
So that is confirmed. That's a best of 3, and that's very interesting. We're gonna go into that last game of that matchup from Dream Team and Woo Woo. So that's gonna be fun to watch. Quite happy to see that. Looks like we got the game starting. Let's see what we got.
oh, definitely not.
We have Kana, Vexa, Janitor, and Custodian for Dream Team, and Anna, Hammond, Vexa, and Janitor for Woo Woo.
That was 15 years
That
ago.
is gonna be an interesting matchup. Very unconventional team. No, that's not true. Not very unconventional. But the Custodian from Dream Team, once again, fun to see. Let's see how this one
Out of
goes.
metabolism.
Let's play Sparkball.
Back into the game here for sure.
Mashiro doing a lot of damage to Spawek is gonna be able to take them down. So Dream Team has the first kill. Are they gonna be able to capitalize on that? Now Clavit doing a lot of damage on as Hammond is pretty much holding back, but now he's isolated. He's not gonna be able to get out of that one. So a second kill for the Dream Team, a third coming right after. A lot of kills coming for the Dream Team, and even though that doesn't win you the match, it does get you good items. It does get you a little bit of time to get control of the map,
Yeah, right now, Calvin,
get some money. So you know, that's a good start for the Dream Team.
you wouldn't really feel
Very interesting to see
tuning in just because
if their morale has turned around, if they are now feeling confident more than the first game.
stun into that wall, but can't quite.
Really cool.
And
No
now
follow-up at all. I think
we
all
see
goes
Woo
on the
Woo
side of the
going on offensive. That's going to be the first score. Spawek may have to pay with his life for it, though.
So AKTS and Argo.
But that does give you the advantage on the tower, and ultimately that's what wins. So Woo Woo now with a little bit of an advantage. Oh, big ult from Ramus is going to stun Spawek and Clavit. Oh, that skill is almost ending Clavit, but not quite. That's not going to be able to take him down. We see Dream Team just piling on that Anna. And now Lord Argo in a bad spot. That's going to be a second takedown in a few seconds from the Dream Team. Very well played.
Still has ball control, but I mean, eventually.
Now
they're
what do
gonna
we
be
see?
Getting a gold
Woo
disadvantage
is
in
just
the way
biding their
of
time,
kills, you know, plus they get
waiting
the
for a
here.
moment to go on the offensive, and it looks like now is that moment. A lot of damage going onto the Janitor and Clavit for Woo Woo Team. Clavit is going to go down. Spawek not quite, but isn't able to stop the score. And with the tower disabled, 2 members of Woo Woo Team are going to be taken down. All diamonds have been destroyed, and Ramus is going to go for the ball, but Spawek jumps in just at the right moment to stop that from being a tower destroyed for Woo Woo Tech. So well played by Spawek. Just I saw the tower's live flash before his eyes. He had to jump in there, and he did. Well played. Spawek still in control of the ball, but taking a lot of damage now from the Dream Team.
The triple stun there to follow up.
And he's going to be taken down. Ramus now in trouble, is going to be taken down too. And that is going to be towered down for Woo Woo Tech. The Dream Team now going on the offensive 3v1. They have a lot of opportunity to destroy the barrier, and they're going to do just that. And if no one can defend... Oh, Spawek barely missing the defense, and Yo Ho Ho is able to throw and score for the first round, going to the Dream Team. Oh, and this is getting aggressive now. We see a lot. We see acts being spotted in the enemy team's base. But this is very aggressive. Rounds are going quick now. I don't know if it's the stress making people slip up, or if they are just deciding to put the pedal to the floor. But those rounds are going quicker now than they have been when you think of the first game of that matchup. And with that, second round starting now. Let's see who changes their approach. Nobody going for the middle at the moment. Mashiro going to grab the ball for the Dream Team and throwing it back. That's control of the ball for the Dream Team without a big engage. And all the health bars are still completely full. And I think that is thanks to Custodian. So I do believe Custodian has his place in this matchup. But a lot of damage being dished out by Woo. Remus taking a lot of damage, but able to get out. Mashiro low on health. And Spawek going in very aggressively. I think he's going to be taken down, though. Yes, indeed. Yo-ho-ho taking him down. No, actually, Rips getting that kill. And Remus taking another. So now we see Woo forced to wait in the spawn while the Dream Team is just taking control of the map. The advantage on brawling for the Dream Team is really making a difference here. Axe taken down. And the Woo doesn't seem to be able to get the advantage, doesn't seem to get those kills to finish the deals. A lot of damage, but no kills, no follow-up on that damage. A lot of times Dream Teams just gets out. And with Yo-Ho-Ho healing, it's just a get-out-of-jail-free card, you know? If you get out of the fight, you're going to be back to full health before the next one. So, very well played. Now, a big engage by Spawek. Oh, big damage from Axe. Rips is in trouble, but no follow-up. That is a score for Woo Woo, though, in Dream Team's tower. Oh, a lot of members of Woo are very low on health. Oh, the janitor being taken down by the skillet. And now we see Axe in a lot of trouble. The ball is going to spawn to the middle. Rips is going to be able to grab it right away. Remus is going to throw it in the tower. But they don't have the opportunity to destroy the tower on this score. So for Woo Woo, it's a little breath of relief. They still have their tower for a few more seconds at least, if they can manage to stop that cannon from throwing, which they do. And now we have a full-on brawl in the middle. A lot of damage going on Woo Tech's Janitor. Clavit taking a lot of damage. Lord Argo taking a lot of damage. Kana, Remus, is able to get out of there. And we see, once again, Dream Team getting out of a team fight with a lot of members still standing. And everyone from Woo Woo is down at the moment. They're uncontested on Dream Team's side. And Woo Woo just now respawning. But that's not quickly enough. And Dream Team takes the win. And takes this whole matchup, actually, against Woo Woo. Very interesting, I have to say. Dream Team, very good team, but I didn't think they were going to be the best for this.
Yeah, incredible game. I think that's kind of what I was expecting.
Looks like I may have a little trouble.
Because that looked pretty outrageous. I'm also feeling like maybe we should nerf stuns a little or something like that. But I mean, what a game! That was just complete demolition from pretty much. We obviously know these teams are evenly matched with certain mobs, so to see such a
Okay.
change there.
Sorry about that. I was. YouTube was telling me that something wasn't working, but for now, looks like it's not too bad.
I think I really feel for Woo Tech.
But I'm not very used to streaming, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. But I'm just gonna hope it's not doing too bad. So, yeah, Dream Team, very good team, very strong team, and I think they were gonna do well in this tournament, but between Dream Team and Woo, I would have given it to Woo Tech, I think. And it's interesting to see that I was wrong on this one. And the first game made me think I was right. But Dream Team turned it around. And you have to respect them for that.
It's probably not the last time we see that matchup. I think unless Weld can steal the game off of Woo.
Okay. Let's see what's being discussed right now.
See a rematch of that best of 3 again in our grand finals.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good match. And that's the thing, though. If we do have a rematch, if they can, take down Weld here, I think we should be able to have a closer matchup, I think, because now they thought about the bans, they thought about everything, and now they can kind of adapt and overcome. But I think it's going to be a few minutes there, so we are going to be hopping on over to a break here. So we have to wait to see how they adapt and overcome this very oppressive team comp from the Dream Team.
All right. We are going to skip that break. That's the beauty of video on demand. And let's see if we can find the next game. Oh, before we do, actually, let's take a look at that. We have brackets. So on the losers bracket, well, Grinder. Lower bracket, upper bracket. Oh, so Woo Woo Tech won against Weld in the upper bracket, which sent Weld down, and now okay. So if I understand, in the losers final, someone is going to be going against Dream Team. So Woo Woo Tech is going to be in the final, and one of these is going to be in the final, and whoever wins this is going to go to the grand final. I believe that's how it's going to go. Maybe we can have some explanations from... maybe they're talking about that.
Ready to go, then bring it back. But now, yeah, hard to say. Mana versus Elegant, best of 3 here. Coming up. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think we're in lobby now. Hero Select is happening, so we're really, really close to getting this started. Mana Gaming, we haven't seen them since they played against Sylphie, but we do remember that Mana won. I think they only gave up like 1 kill the whole round against Sylphie. And it looks like they've had a pretty successful losers bracket run as well. Their first loss was to Dream Team. So losing to the team in the current grand finals right now doesn't necessarily mean anything. They could be the second best team in this tournament. And I honestly have no idea the result of this. I think this is going to be a really, really good match.
Interesting.
I'm ready.
Interesting to see what is going to happen with this match. And I think we're going to be starting quite soon. I'll see if I can maybe... Yeah, okay. I went a little bit too far. Even, so. Okay, let's start this again. Elegant versus Mana Gaming for a best of 3. This is the first match of this matchup. We have Inxi, Vexa, Genitor, and Custodian on the left side for Elegant, and Snooker, Hammond, Inxi, and Genitor on the right side for Mana. Bloom taking a lot of damage, but as Genitor, he can take it. Korvac being aggressive with Hammond, not too punished for it too, and we see Bloom now very low on health. Is gonna have to take a moment to run back to get some health, but Elegant does have control of the ball at the moment, so he can allow himself to do that. Flappy Penguin with the ball now. Bloom opening the way, and Korvac now jumping on the back line on that Vexa. And without taking too much damage, I really thought Elegance was just gonna turn on him and light him up, but that did not happen. So very good for Korvac. We see little pot shots, little little just pokes coming in from Prue and Babylonia staying in front, just trying to defend, trying to be the front line. Korvac now, once again, being aggressive, going on that back line. And he's going to jump on the Custodian. We see a lot of damage going on Kraken. And Seju also being taken down. Korvac following suit, though, on Mana Gaming's side. And now it's 3v1 with Mana controlling the battlefield, but Flappy Penguin in control of the ball is delaying. And now Kraken is going to take back control of the cannon. Korvac trying to scare him a little bit, try to get him off the cannon, is not going to be able to do so. We have full health bars on both sides. Let's see how this plays out. Who engages first? With Elegant in control of the ball for the moment. Flappy Penguin taking a lot of damage from Korvac now. Almost half health. Korvac with the stun and 2 ults being used for a beautiful combo from Mana Gaming. And they take down a third member of Elegant. But they don't have the ball. What are they gonna do right now? Prue being very aggressive right now, but the enemy teams is starting to respawn. Kraken and Seju coming in now, and now Korvac had to put himself in a lot of trouble. Is going to be taken down to defend Prue, but that now leaves Elegant with a 4v3. But that ends quickly as Vexa is taken down on the side of Elegant. And now we see Kedru taking Bloom into tower range with the ultimate. Is going to be able to get out of here with just a pixel of health on that health bar. But well played, well calculated. You did take down the janitor, so it may have been worth it to get control of the cannon. Right now, it's very even. The towers are at the same stage. A lot more kills coming in from Mana, though. And that's not what I was expecting. Elegant is a pretty good team to get the kills. I am quite surprised they're not getting too many. But that speaks to the talent of Mana of getting out without getting killed. Flappy Penguin with control of ball. Bloom is opening the way now, but we've seen in that time that is taken to just delay and wait. A lot of damage has been dealt to Elegant's tower by the cannon, and that's how Mana can just take control. But during that time, Flappy Penguin taking the opportunity while the rest of Mana is distracted to throw in the tower and even that out once again. With the teleport, Flappy is now in the bottom, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of there. Babylonia is on his tail, trying to get to him, but with... Okay, he's gonna end up being taken down, but with the mount, he did manage to evade a lot longer than I expected, which is pretty funny. Bloom in control of the ball right now, but we see once again Elegant in a situation where they are down a member and they do have control of the ball, but they have nothing to do with it. And Mana Gaming is going to be able to take back the cannon. Now Babylonia taking a lot of damage, but being able to get out. Flappy Penguin, as Inxie is taking a lot of damage. Is Prue going to be able to finish him? Yes, indeed. And the tower also is taken down. Now Babylonia grabs the ball and throws it to Prue, who's quickly going to go on the offensive on that barrier. Kedru dealing a lot of damage to Bloom, dealing a lot of damage to the Diamond. Now Kraken. Unfortunately, no, actually, that was a good pass to Prue. A lot of damage coming in. 2 members are very low on health, but Korvac does manage to get that goal before he's taken down by Flappy Penguin. Just, it was it was this close. He could have been taken down, and that could have switched the whole game, the whole round for Elegant. But no, he did manage to get the goal, and that's all you need. The first round going to Mono Gaming, thanks to that good play.
Yeah, 3 guys on 8K.
Very nice to see.
That's wild.
there's
3
part
players.
of
And now Mono with 3 items more than Elegant. That's going to be hard for Elegant to counter. Let's see how they can manage to do that.
One breakaway from Flappy.
Let's play Sparkball.
Yeah, and I mean,
Bloom
that just kinda
with the
feels like
plunger
the early kills
on
were so
Pru Pru.
There was an item diff a little bit.
But no follow-up,
Just ever so
no
slight,
big
but
damage
just
coming in.
damage
Both
across the board,
teams
but
just sizing
I
each
think
other
Lost
up.
just being almost too passive, Elegant playing a
Mana
little
Gaming with a little
safely.
bit more confidence
might
thanks to
really
their
back up like
advantage, their lead
Flappy
in
and
the
Blue.
rounds,
Ball
but
control was
I don't
fantastic, but, like,
think they
it's
want to
starting
get
be
too
fights.
intrepid
It's
because of
really
that.
watch this, that it feels like Flappy throws back
Still taking their time, still trying to see what they can get. The Janitor for Elegant jumping just a little bit too far in my opinion and being punished a little bit for that. He's now half health, he's not going to be able to peel and to tank as well. Custodian grabbing the ball but so low on health. I don't know if Custodian is really effective to heal himself. I know Roostander definitely isn't. And that's a goal from Korvac, being a master at balling right now. Korvac
Play in that top left.
taking down diamonds. And with that, the tower for Elegant already at 25% health, but now is taken down by a very good goal. I think that was Babylonia who got that goal. Now Pru Pru, who was waiting to mount, I think. But Babylonia told him, no, you stay here and you fight. So he's going to grab the ball.
Going in their favor.
Gonna pass it to Korvac now.
In, strapped down.
Bloom
Go back.
dealing a lot of damage to Kadru, but that doesn't stick too long. And now Elegant in a tough spot. Their tower is down. They're down around. The enemy team's tower is at 100%. Can still come back, but they're definitely on the back foot. A big ult from Pru Pru unfortunately doesn't manage to kill any member of the enemy team, but now Elegant losing 1 member. Flappy going down 2. Kraken is trying his best to deal a lot of damage and is able to deal a lot of damage, but Korvac on him. I don't think that's a duel you win as Vexa. And now Vexa is going to recall to get that health back. Elegant with the ball. Are they going to be able to turn this around? If they can get a good score, maybe a team wipe or a good team fight, leaving them with a power play, that's something we can see. But right now we see Janitor taking a lot of damage, but Kadru also taking a lot of damage, so it might even out. Will Janitor be taken down? Not yet. And with that, every member on both sides are still alive. Kind of miraculously, if you want my opinion. The health bar got so low on both sides. Especially for that Janitor played by Bloom. Very nice to see those risky plays be pulled off. Now Korvac going in on the backline, going on the Vexa, going on the Custodian, is going to be able to take down Vexa. In the meantime, other members of Elegance are also taken down. It's now 4v1. That's not looking too good for Elegant as their barrier is being hit and no one is there to defend now. It looks like this game is going to go to Mono Gaming. Nice game. Nice match. Very fun to watch. Let's see what the commentators have to say on it.
I think, I kind of said I don't know about the salmon, but Korvac obviously went absolutely insane here. But really tough position for Elegant. I think they either needed to play around the ball and really pull mana apart, or clump and all stick together. But I think they kept going for these split plays while also possessing the ball, and Mana just really, really took advantage of that. Really great job.
I
Mana's
feel like
looking,
a lot of it.
Woo Woo Tech versus Mana is not a done thing by any stretch here.
No, 100%. I feel like a lot of it ended up kind of like trying to do two separate play styles, kind of splitting up, especially with the flappy ball control. It was great that they had so much ball control, but like they almost had too much of it, and there weren't any like risks.
I do agree with that. A lot of ball control was very good from Elegant, from Flappy, but there was no follow-up. They didn't get too many kills, which I'm surprised once again to see from Elegance. I did think they would get a lot more kills. But yeah, they didn't get those kills, and that meant that they didn't score. Even if they had control of the ball, they were just playing passively, and in the end, that let Monogaming get away with that match. And it looks like that was not a best of 3, but a single match elimination that let Monogaming go against Woo Woo Tech here for a spot, a potential spot in the grand final. So Woo Woo Tech and Monogaming are now gonna go head to head. I think that's a best of 3. I'm not sure, but I think that's a best of 3 to see who can go against the Dream Team in the grand final. That's interesting. That's not the teams I was expecting. Woo Woo Tech definitely expected to see go so far, but Dream Team and Monogaming were not on my radar to get on the final. I was thinking more Weld, maybe Elegant. Dream Team, definitely a solid pick too, but yeah, interesting to go. I really thought Weld would go much further in this tournament. But let's see if we can find the next match. Oh, too far. A little bit.
I think if I'm curious
Okay.
to see if they try that,
There we go.
KTS is really
This will be Woo Woo Tech against Monogaming. On Woo Woo Tech's side, on the left side, we have Hotpaws, Hammond, Inksy, and Vexa. And on the right side, for Monogaming, we have Hammond, Kadru playing Inksy, Pru playing Vexa, and Babylonia playing Janitor. A matchup I feel like we've seen before. Interesting this time. Two very similar team comps. Only the tank is different here. Hotpaws on the left and a Janitor on the right. And right now, a lot of damage being dealt to Clavit, and Babylonia also taking a lot of damage. They are melee characters. They are meant to take that damage, but Korvac is the first to fall, and that allows Woo Woo Tech to get the first score. Woo Woo Tech being very aggressive, very strong at the beginning here, getting 2 kills pretty quickly, and the first score. If anything, you assert your dominance with a start like that. But it's definitely not a done deal. We've seen Monogaming be super strong, and I do believe they can definitely go toe-to-toe with Woo Woo Tech. And with that, Korvac is going to throw and is going to be able to deal some damage to the Woo Woo Tech's tower. And in the meantime, Monogaming just decides to wait a little bit, waits for all their members to come back, and now they are able to defend as the tower is now at 50%, now 45% of their of its health. Monogaming has to do something. They cannot just wait because the cannon is going to keep ticking down that health on their tower. And they are going aggressive. Unfortunately, they only trade 1 for 1. And we have Janitor, Babylonia at the top being in dire predicament, but does manage to get out. Korvac is now back. And now they delay, they wait, they manage to buy some time. But once again, that time is not enough. If you have a cannon shooting at your tower, time is your enemy.
It still feels like
And let's see if they can
and honestly managed to
they can go on the offensive here. Lord Argo in trouble. A lot of damage. They're taken down, and at the same time, Mana Gaming does manage to get a score in the tower. Spowek now taking a lot of damage. Clavit also taking a lot of damage. We see Korvac jumping in just to get the ball. And is that going to be enough to get a score? He had the angle, but didn't take it. Decided to go for a pass. I think if he had waited just a split second, he would have seen that the wall was going down. But that's not the end of the world. They did manage to close the gap on the tower's health. But once again, now you defend, but you have the cannon shooting at your tower.
it's easy for us to sit here and say
What are you going to do with that?
in the moment.
You can't just wait. You're not and now at 15%. What are you going to do? What do you do to turn it around?
Myself, every single game.
I'm waiting to see what Mana Gaming
What's going on?
will do. They try to separate Spowek, but he's a big ball of health.
There's so much to the
Spowek gets control. The tower on Mana's side only has 5% health, and the cannon is going to shoot it once again.
shoot it for your teammates wide open.
And there it is. Tower is down for Mana Gaming.
Alien eyes, one looking down.
So if you're Woo Tech right now, you have to be feeling pretty good.
I think these
You pretty much played perfectly into your strategy. If they want to delay, sure, let them delay. We'll just slowly wait for their tower to melt. And that's what happened.
have to constantly be paying attention.
Now, Mana Gaming with a one-member advantage, not going on the offensive, do manage to grab the cannon, which is going to be good. But if they leave it as soon as they see Woo Tech coming over, like you get 5% damage on the tower, but then it starts shooting at your barrier once again. And oh, a nice angle from Spowek allows Hotboss to throw and hit the barrier. And now we have a 4v2 for Woo Tech. Oh, hitting the barrier just on the edge once again. 4v1. Is there anything to stop them? Doesn't look like it, and that's gonna be the first round going for Woo Tech.
So fast. Looked like Mana was doing great there, and all of a sudden, Wu-Tech
So if you're in Mana Gaming right now, I'm telling you, you have to
obliterated that goal.
I
be aggressive,
voting in
and
right now.
you don't let
Woo Tech wins this.
Woo Tech step on your toes right now. You cannot, because if you go back and you go passive and you wait for them to come to you, they will come to you, and they will come with a wrecking ball, and they will just blast through your defenses. And if they don't come to you, well, they will get control of the cannon. And if you let that go this easily without putting up a fight,
One of the best pop balls in the game.
you will get melted over time.
It's gonna have that
So
with his teammates.
now is the time
Consider banning
before
more damage.
before they lose basically, because
Not really a damage.
I mean, the
one more round going to Woo Tech is the game, and that would put Woo Tech in the lead for this best of three.
I think you have to get AKTS.
Let's see how it goes.
The way that he plays Inxie is just
Much more aggressive from Mana, doing a lot of damage to Spowek and Clavit, not letting them get away that easily. Oh, the plunger, I respect it. It was aggressive, it was risky, but I respect it. And now they have control of the cannon, and we see a very different mindset from Mana Gaming this time, from what we saw in the first round. I'm happy to see it.
Future a little bit here when he goes in to take these fights.
there's Spalwick double stun.
Now Spike dealing a lot of that, tanking a lot of damage, while the whole team from Woo Tech just eliminated. Who was that? Vexa, I think? No, it wasn't Vexa. Inxie? Well, whoever it was, someone got deleted. Now Clavit in a bad position though. A bit overextended. Korvac gonna jump on him. Gonna try to deal some damage. Gonna try to punish a little bit. A good stun from Mana Gaming, and there's enough follow through to get Inksy taken down on WuWuTech. And now they are on the offensive. 4v2 for Mana Gaming. You have to take advantage of that. Unfortunately, WuWuTech does manage to get control of the ball, which is a break in Mana's ambition. But they grab the tower and they say, well, they grab the cannon and they say, unfortunately, I would have wished they had kept the tower, not just given up on it so easily. Because if you have it, you say, hey, we're waiting for you now. What are you gonna do? But that's not what happened. Once again, they're taking a lot of damage. Korvac going down. Kadru, very low on health, is going to be taken down too. Babylonia does grab the ball, but what are you going to do now? Just delay? Just wait? That's still not working. Oh, a good spacebar from Babylonia is going to bring Inksy in tower range and allow you to get a kill. So, well played on that. What are you going to do to take advantage of it? I want to see it. Korvac dealing damage, but not able to heal fast enough. Is he gonna be able to get out of here? It looks like it. Hot Paws a little bit too aggressive, and now Korvac is taken down. Trade 1-for-1. Inksy from Wu is down. Kadru taking a lot of damage, but does manage to get into the spawn. Now we see Babylonia in trouble. Ooh, that was risky. But pretty well played. It was calculated. It was pretty good. And now we see once again Mana's tower at 15% health. And the tower still shooting at it. Oh, Korvac is in a bad spot. Is going to be able to get away with the jump. And now is Hammond overextended on Wu's side? Doesn't look like it. He's going to be able to escape. Now Korvac with the ball. What are you going to do? Your tower is at 5% health. Are you going to lose your tower again? It looks like Mana is once again going to lose their tower. And now WuWuTech with a 85% full tower is looking really good. A big items advantage too for WuWuTech. That's starting to smell pretty bad for Mana Gaming. WuWuTech is on the barrier. They are dealing damage to it. That's a throw on it. And now 26%, 25% health on the barrier. Korvac does manage to grab the ball, but even if you get away with it, what are you going to do? He does manage to get a good throw in it. That's going to buy some time. But now if he dies, he's not in a better spot. That's going to leave WuWuTech with a 4v3 to go on the offensive on the barely standing barrier. And that's not what you want to see if you're Mana Gaming. Babylonia trying to tank here. Kadru being baited by the throw here. Using the teleport to get in the way of a throw that never came. And now WuWuTech just trying to find the angle. A lot of damage being dealt to Mana Gaming. Mana Gaming does manage to stop the throw. But they are just... Oh, they're falling one after the other, and that throw is not going to be enough, but Lord Argo does manage to grab the ball and throw it in the goal. The first throw was just barely lacking, but it was still good enough for WuWuTech to take the match with a second throw. All right, let's see if we can quickly go to that second match of the best of three. I'll see if I can find it quite quickly. Okay, here I have it.
There's a lot of
Let's see what we have for that second match of the matchup. We have
It's gonna be really, really tough. For Corvac.
Inksy, Zeke,
Wutek is too organized.
Vexa, and Genitor on the left side for Mono Gaming. Interesting, not a lot of Zekes in this tournament.
See, there's the first stun already.
I want to see what we can have with it. And Corvac on Zeke, barely escaping, and does manage to clear the way to take down Hot Paws on Wutek's side. So pretty well played. I was feeling a bit anxious that the first thing we would see of Zeke would be a death, but it was instead a pretty well calculated play. Well done, Corvac.
And I think Vex is kind of like their main source of damage.
Now Spawek on Hot Paws,
Gotta be really careful. This is the early game. I feel like
passing to Axe,
is pretty weak early
who's
on.
gonna pass to Clavit. A lot of damage being dealt to Hot Paws. The whole team of Mono Gaming on Spawek is gonna be able to take him down. And now 4v3. What do you do with that time? What do you do with that control? They took control of the cannon.
It's a shame. I wish maybe we should just
And now Spawek is back.
just to make sure everybody gets their full power.
What is gonna happen now?
Do look like
And we see Babylonia trying to keep control of the tower, of the cannon. That's what I like to see.
I wonder if they should,
But unfortunately is being pushed back. Wutek does get the cannon now. Clavit in a bad spot though. Babylonia and Prupru dealing some damage. Is that enough? Yes, it will be enough. Inksy ends up killing Hammond. And there's a throw from Mono Gaming. Pretty well played. Big stun from Vexa. Takes down 2 members. Well, leads to a takedown of 2 members of Wutek. And now they are low. They are going to go back. But that's alright. With a tower at 30% on Wutek's side, when you're Mono Gaming, now you can say, okay, we can take a moment to get our health back. Now you can say, okay, we'll just chill and let them come to us. And we'll try to focus on the cannon and fight on that side. Because now time is on your side. Clavit taking a lot of damage, but Babylonia also taking a lot of damage, barely escaping, while Clavit does not. And now Babylonia is sticking around. That's an interesting choice. Kedru escaping that with the teleport. That was pretty close to going bad for Kedru.
That's doing great so far. Corvac doing great on this Z.
Now Spike eyeing that tower, biding his time, passing to Clavit, passing to Lord Argo. Spike now taking a lot of damage, being pulled into tower range, but he's gonna jump out as quickly as he can. That's not gonna be enough though. He's gonna go down. Now Genitor down on Mono Gaming's side, and with that Wutek is looking a lot more dominant, taking down the whole enemy team. As Prupru and Corvac just come back now. And Corvac is going to go on the offensive. Is going to be able to take down Custodian. Looks like Wutek may have overextended a little bit. But Corvac maybe also did this mistake. Is going to be able to get out alive though.
That was a great play from Wutek, though.
So that's a pretty good play for Mono Gaming.
Quite enough to get that tower, unfortunately.
But 20% left on the tower for Mono Gaming is not a lot. So if you let that cannon shoot at your tower for too long, you can definitely lose your tower and be back in the same locked position and even position with Wutek, and you don't want that. Corvac taking a lot of damage is going to be taken down, but Hammond on Wutek's side also taken down, so that evens it out. Vexa from Wutek falling, and now Spike also down. Lord Argo taken down, and that's going to be the first round going to Mono Gaming, unless Clavit can do something to stop it. Oh my god, that was so good. He did manage to, oh my god, just buy enough time for Axe to come back. And now Spike is back, Lord Argo is back. Mono Gaming was so close to sealing that round, but just in the nick of time. Oh my god, Clavit An absolute monster for defending that. Well done.
Just killing the crystal and then shooting.
And now Korvac taking a lot of damage. I feel like Mana Gaming, they're hungry now. They were just gonna get their round, and they, at the last second, they were denied it, and now they want it. Spark taking a lot of damage. Axe taking a lot of damage. Lord Argo so low. Korvac is gonna be taken down, but we see 3v1 now, 2v1, as Wuwutek Clavit does manage to take down one. He's now in front. Is he gonna be able to score? If he does, that's gonna buy a lot of time. Babylonia with the plunger, stopping it at the very last second. And now it's 3v2, 4v3. Can Mana Gaming seal the deal? Can they finally take this round that they've been waiting for? A lot of damage on Babylonia. That's not looking good for him. But a big stun followed up by Vexa damage. Unfortunately, that's not enough. And now it's swung back. Wuwutek 4v3. One of their member is taken down though. Prue Prue on Mana Gaming side is looking bad. Oh my god, once again Clavit is gonna... No. Is it? Oh, that Hammond almost almost just dealing single-handedly with the enemy team, but this time Mana Gaming doesn't let the Hammond just have it his way, and Mana Gaming do take the first round of this second match. Whoa, so much happening. I'm having trouble keeping up with all the names, with all the characters, but all I can say is that's an incredible match we have. Very good teams on both sides, not willing to let it go. That's what you like to see. Incredible. Okay, we'll jump into the second round of this second match between Mana Gaming and Wuwutek. Mana Gaming is down one match in this best of three, but they are now leading one round in this match. Let's see if that's going to be enough. Now we see Hammond taking a lot of damage on Wuwutek's side. Hammond taking a lot of damage too. And in the meantime, they don't. Wuwutek doesn't find a target to really mouth. And in that time, Kadru with a nice throw just behind enemy lines is gonna deal some damage to the enemy team's tower, and Wuwutek is gonna be taken down. Hot Paws is gonna be taken down on Wuwutek's side. With that, Clavit is now back. Let's see how that goes. A little bit of damage on Wuwutek's tower, but that doesn't mean a lot at the moment. Can still go anyway. A lot of damage on Spawek, but he's a big ball of health, so he's managed to take it pretty well. Babylonia now low on health, but no one to finish him off. Clavit is not looking too good. Is he able to heal enough? Looks like it. And now Mana is in trouble. Everyone is so low, it can swing either way so quickly. And Wuwutek, all four members still alive, only Prue Prue standing on Mana Gaming's side. That was very decisively won for the team fight for Wuwutek, but now they have to back because they are all so low, and Mana Gaming's member are now respawning with full health. So that was a good throw, a good play, but they do have to manage their expectation, and now they take a little bit of time to regroup, to heal up, and we'll see the next engage here with Hammond, with Hot Paws actually. My bad. Hot Paws jumping in, grabbing the ball. A lot of damage being dished on both sides. Kadru manages to get that throw just before he dies, threading the needle of all the members of Wuwutek. But now Wuwutek comes in with a vengeance. tries to get Korvac. Oh,
Salvage that mana, able to get that ball
are
there.
we gonna have?
Kind of like
Nope.
no more tower damage, but
No,
if
we
I'm
don't have-
Wu, I'd be super
Okay, that
stoked
was
about
just
that
weird.
team fight, and I bet you
I
that
thought we were
Wu
gonna have some ads, but
like,
no, it was just
Wu
my
was so low. I would
just
be
Twitch
furious.
decided to get out of
Like, I lost a fight and 4 of them are on 1 HP. Like that's so
full screen for
demoralizing.
some reason. Okay, let's jump back.
Lose one tower shot. I don't think they got any crystals out of it. I think it's really close.
Mana Gaming
I think Mana's still feeling good.
down a member.
Still up 1 round.
Are they able to even it out? We see Korvac trying to get a score, but does not find the angle. Kedru down. Lord Argo so low, but still holding on. Still healing everyone around him. Babylonia trying to get away. Unfortunately, he doesn't get the angle. He hits the rock. And that throws the ball way to the north. And with that, Clavit now tries to find a way to get back. He's taking some damage from Babylonia. He's now in the tower range. He's not safe, but a little safer, definitely. Acts with control of the ball. Spawek now in control, while 2 of their teammates are healing up. And now Mana Gaming trying to isolate the Vexa, trying to deal enough damage. Babylonia sticking to Acts does manage to take down Vexa. It's 4v3 for Mana Gaming, and they take down the tower of Wuwutek. Wuwutek now in a bad spot. Mana Gaming going back just to get the angle. Kedru now in possession of the ball. Throws it, and now, oh, Custodian was just in the right spot to intercept it, but I think he's going to go down. Yes, indeed. We now have a 3v3. Korvac going on the Vexa, but doesn't
I think you saved the ball. I think Mana made the right decision.
doesn't commit too much.
Goalie being,
Babylonia going back to the Mana Gaming side. Clavit, Lord Argo, Spawek looking to gain control of the space, the battlefield. Babylonia does take control. Oh no, he's barely stopped by Spawek. Ah, there we go. Mana Gaming taking control of the cannon now. Korvac is going to jump back, find the angle. Now Pru with the ball is going to be stopped by Custodian. Korvac behind enemy lines. That's a double-edged sword. Can deal a lot of damage, but he can be dealt a lot of damage to. Oh, a good teleportation pad allows one member of Wuwutek, I believe, to get out with a little bit of health. Now that Inksy is taking a lot of damage, but is there someone to follow up? No. And with the teleport pad, Kedru is now to the top. And is that going to be... Oh, just barely stopped before he can score. But that does give Wuwutek a chance to go back on the offensive. Korvac is going to be taken down on Mana Gaming's side. The tower is down on Mana Gaming's side. And with that, Wuwutek is looking a little bit better now. They might be able to turn this around to get this round. And to go into the third.
I'd be really curious.
It's not over. The game is not going to Mana Gaming yet. Kedru, though, with a runaway, is going to be able to take down the barrier. Is he going to be able to score 2? Oh, he's stopped by Hot Paws before that, but Hot Paws loses control of the ball. Lord Argo to the top is going to be past the ball, so he's going to take control of that. Now he has to delay. Is he going to be able to delay long enough for Wuwutek's team to come back? That's the question now. Hot Paws losing control of the ball, but he's still in front of the goal, being a big body. Now, oh, with the teleport pad, he's now at the bottom. And that's going to be a pass to Custodian, who's really fast with that toil. Goes a little bit past too, but now there's 2 members of Mana Gaming in front of the goal. But Spike finds the angle, grabs the ball, and now Mana Gaming is in a tough spot, and Spike does find the angle to get the goal. Nice!
How that went through there. I
Oh, that's good to
Back
see.
threads the needle and somehow gets
A
that
match
goal
going to the
on
third
board.
round.
The ball
Always
away
fun.
from Wu
Always
Tang.
fun to watch.
They played
And
that so incredibly
both teams are fully decked out with items.
That's going in the
We'll see that. That's gonna be peak Sparkball, essentially. Full items. Both teams just playing for the win. This round is it for either team. Mana Gaming is
Also,
down in that best of 3, so they have to give everything
at least also
to get that round. No, that's gonna be interesting.
man, it does it. I feel like Wu Tang could take
Let's see how that goes.
just from like changing the ban or getting an
A
extra
good stun, but no follow-up from Mana Gaming. Now Kadru is taking a lot of damage. Babylonia almost down, but does manage to get out. Now we see Wu Tech dealing a lot of damage to Korvac, who's gonna be taken down. And now that's 4v3 for Wu Tech. What do they do now? They did grab the cannon, but looks like Poo is gonna be able to go back on that cannon and at least delay that. Wu Tech now waiting for Mana to engage with the ball.
really, really hard to pick somebody. I think they just
And we're gonna have a 4v4 here.
tough. I mean, you can see how far back Wu Tang's playing.
Hot Pass jumping in, but doesn't get anyone. Kadru with a nice throw deals good damage to Wu Tech's tower.
I think it's the longest game we've had so far.
And now Custodian with the ult trying to heal his team's Power X, still pretty low on health though.
Damage on your team if you're Wu Tang.
And with such a big health bar, he just drains the Spawn's shared health, which is a little bit funny in my opinion.
They're still like slightly up on this round. but
Vexa taking a lot of damage.
fall apart here any second with a good play.
Axe almost taken down. He's taken down. And Prupru with a nice throw does manage to get a second score on Wu Tech's tower.
I think they kind of needed Hammond.
Hammond from Wu Tech is down. That's 4v2 for Mono Gaming, who are now dominating. I don't know if it's the desperation of wanting to stay in this matchup, but Mono Gaming is doing some good work right now. A lot of energy going into winning this round.
Do like 0 damage to
And they are ahead at the moment, but that can swing at any second. Custodian going crazy with so little health. He's got a death wish and he's gonna be taken down. That's crazy. Oh my god. But he did manage to help with the score and help the rest of his team be so full of health. Maybe that was worth it. Korvac being dealt a lot of damage, barely escaping. Vexa from Wu Tech is gonna get taken down. Now we see a 3v3 here happening. Kadru jumping in,
they traded the towers.
and Wu Tech is forced to retreat for a moment. Kadru is gonna take the teleport, go to the top, and he's gonna be able to take down the tower.
And they get the score as well.
Now Poo is waiting for the ball. He's gonna be able to pass to Kadru quite quickly. And Kadru has an angle on the barrier, is gonna hit it a first time. That's the barrier is down to 40% now. And Mono Gaming still has control of the ball. They are going 4v2, but they are very low on health. But they do manage to take down the whole enemy team. No! Hammond is holding on, but that's not gonna be enough. And that game is gonna go to Mono Gaming. Wow. Beautiful. Oh, that was beautiful to watch. Oh, I want to hear what Chandler and Andy have to say on
I
that.
mean,
And I think Wu Tang's got to
Zeke
find a
seemed really
solution
good,
of
too.
what to do when they don't have Inksy. I mean, AKTS obviously
Yeah.
had a great game on Vexa, but it feels like the team comp is kind of all over the place. I think Argo obviously played Vexa as well, so you got people on some unfamiliar heroes. I would probably be banning Hot Paws now if I was Mana. And these bans are getting spicy. Now I'm glad we did bans. I've been back and forth all day.
Yeah.
Should have included bans. And I think it's leading to some really interesting games here. Really, really do.
yeah, 100%. That's what you want to see, variety. If everyone's always playing the same meta over and over again, it can get a little bit stale because like there's only so many outcomes that can happen. But it seems like every game, this has been the most diverse tournament. I think the characters are in a much better place in terms of balancing. So there's a lot more opportunities to play things that are not always meta. I think every game we've had some type of tweak to the meta, which I absolutely
agree.
love. And now with the bans, it's getting accelerated.
Yeah, pretty interesting indeed. Every game has been a little different. We haven't seen like the exact same matchup, exact same team comps coming into games. Well, in the ones I've seen and I can remember, so that's pretty nice to see. Let's see if we can find that last match of this matchup.
I didn't hate Korvac Z.
I think I have it here.
We're looking at for the other side. I think they're still trying to pushy.
Okay, yes, here it is.
For Woods, it's gonna be all
So,
about diving in.
for that last third match of this best of three between WooWoo and Mono Gaming, we have Hammond, Zeke, Vexa, and Genitor on WooWoo side. And on Mono Gaming's side, on the right side, we have Snooker, Ruse Stendor, Vexa, and Genitor. Now we're starting to see unconventional teams. Ruse Stendor on Mono Gaming's side is very interesting. They feel like they want that healer. And with Ruse Stendor, they will get it. Let's see if that gets them the win.
With the classic whiff on the sweeps.
Now, Babylonia taking a lot of damage, but has been consistently able to manage his health with Genitor.
Worry about on mana side is
Still able to get out of here without too much trouble.
you're definitely Pruper's one of the best.
Now,
100%. He's also one of
both teams just sizing each other up. Just waiting to see what happens. Clavit grabbing the ball. I don't know who threw it there from Mono Gaming side, but she just relinquished control of the ball. That's not too good. May not lead to a big play, may not lead to a goal, but still, that's not something you want to just give to the enemy team. A little bit of stress maybe with that last game, I don't know, but Axe is going to be able to go to the top and quickly throw. Big ult from Hammond. And Babylonia is in trouble. Kadru is in trouble. Kadru barely gets into the spawn to get out of there. And now Korvac trying to deal damage, but unless the recent tweaks have changed that, Ruse Stendor is not the best character to deal damage.
I definitely think it was worth, but that turnover is what led to
Now, Mono Gaming with control of the cannon and of the ball, but their tower already down to 25% health. Kadru is in trouble now. Spawek barely getting out of there. Prupru is going to be able to get that throw to deal the first damage to WooWoo tower, but now he's pretty out of position. Hammond on the Snooker is not what you want to have as a Snooker. Babylonia now grabs the ball and quickly throws. Oh my god. I feel like both teams are a bit distracted with trying to get brawling, but sometimes they forget the ball in, and that lets someone just go on the back of the area and get a quick score. That's definitely what dealt damage to WooWoo tower. So they're going to have to be careful with that. Not let Mono Gaming just get too many easy scores like that. Oh, we see Genitor, Babylonia in trouble now. Clavit is able to pass Lord Argo. Are they going to find the angle? Doesn't look like it. Clavit grabs the ball once again.
I think this is how
Babylonia holding on.
I would not be stressed at all right now if I was Woowood.
Lord Argo now in control of the ball. Spawek jumping back to regroup. Pretty low on health.
They need to make sure
And now 3 members of Mono Gaming are full health and in control of middle and of the cannon. Babylonia joins them to make that 4 all grouped up. But now WooWoo is all together. And with the cannon, they destroyed Mono Gaming's tower, I do believe. Which means there's no tower to protect Mono Gaming anymore. But Axe from WooWoo is taking a lot of damage, is going to be taken down. And now Babylonia also taking a lot of damage. Are they going to be taken down? No, not yet. And they do manage to take Spark down.
I think it's just a matter of if Wu Tech can figure out, okay,
And Monogaming now, 4v2 at the moment. With 2 members of Wu Tech down. I don't see why they let the cannon go to Wu Tech at this moment. But Wu Tech take controls of the cannon, uncontested.
8 kills to 2. I think
And now 4 members on each team are there. The 2 janitors are gonna engage, but that is basically just Dickles for them with so much health.
and I do feel like at least
And now, oh, Clavit is stuck and is gonna get piled on by Monogaming, taken down quite quickly. And now 4v3 for Monogaming. The tower of Wu Tech was taken down by the cannon.
I don't know.
I think yes and
So
no.
Monogaming can now go on the offensive on the barrier. They deal a lot of damage to Spawek.
Is a really, really big deal. I
And
think
now
if
Kadru
Wu Tech
is
would've
in
gotten
trouble.
items here, or just gone even,
But
I would agree.
they do manage to take down the janitor. Babylonia is gonna shoot at the tower, at the barrier actually. But they are now low on health. Are they able to take down members of Wu Tech? Yes. And with that, Prue is going to be able to score. Oh, actually, Spawek jumps back in just at the right moment.
Pulling this off.
And oh, Prue did not find the angle. It hit the goalpost. And unfortunately for them, they're going to be taken down. And that gives Wu Tech a chance to come back, as they are now going 4v3 with 1 member of Monogaming still down. They have to be careful though, their barrier is pretty weak. I think it just came back, but it was destroyed before. So they cannot let Monogaming just sneak one past them. Now we're having a full-on brawl, 4v4. Clavit is pretty low on health, but in a good spot. And who has the ball at the moment? Babylonia has the ball, taking a lot of damage from Clavit, but Clavit is... Oh, almost? Yeah, okay, Clavit is taken down by Kadru. There was a moment I wasn't sure if he was going to make it, but he did. A lot of kills coming in for Monogaming. Spawek, though, hitting the barrier, and he got the ball. Is he going to be able to seal the deal? No. And Poo now taking the ball, getting stunned by Spawek, though. And Spawek is taken down. We have 4 members of Monogaming now up against 2 for Wu Tech. Wu Tech needs to find a way to defend here, find a way to delay until they have their full team. And I don't know if they're going to be able to do that. Babylonia with the teleportation pad is going to be able to take down the barrier. And Kadru, I believe, yeah, Kadru was able to score and get the first round going for Monogaming. Very nice. First round for Monogaming. That's going to be a big edge for them. They have to feel good right now. But it's not sealed. Definitely Wu Tech can come back from this. Let's see how they do. Right now, slight lead on items for Monogaming, I believe. Unless one member of Wu Tech is just choosing theirs. Not a big difference. Not a game breaker. But definitely an advantage. Now we see Wu Tech being aggressive, grabbing the ball quickly. But will they find an angle? Will they find a way to get that Prue reading the teleportation pad? It's not going to let Janitor just score that easily. Spawek trying to get to the top with the teleportation pad. But now Wu Tech is buying some time, grabbing the ball, putting it back in their territory, just trying to heal. To go back on the offensive. In the meantime, Monogaming took control of the can. And with that, we see another engage. Babylonia getting a good stun on Lord Argo. but not a lot of follow-up.
I do notice that Wu Tech
Korvac is taking a lot of damage as Rustandor already half health. Spawek with control of the ball. But in the meantime, Babylonia takes down the Vexa on Wu Tech.
Don't have the damage. When you have all these tank items,
And Babylonia doing some work right now.
and a Vexa,
But getting himself in the middle of 3 members of the enemy team. He's going to be taken down. Lord Argo now in control of the ball.
I feel like they should have
Gets the middle, gets the cannon.
instead they went a little bit more sustained.
And now Clavit
Just stole the whole path
and
right there. So that was a
Vexa
oopsies.
buying some time. Lord Argo on Vexa.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, big ult from Hammond is gonna take down, is gonna catch 3 members of the enemy team, but that's not enough to find the angle to score. Lord Argo is gonna grab the ball and gonna pass it around Wu Tech. But with 1 member down, Wu Tech does not find a way to score, and right now it is so
He's at
even
13K healing now, I'm sure.
between both teams. 90% to 85% tower health. 85 to 85 now.
If Wu Tech had a little more damage, they could
Both teams just unwilling to let the other get an advantage.
not use him at all.
So they are playing pretty safe, but
A big stun there by that.
they are also playing pretty well.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing Argo and like the Rustandor like.
Now we see once again trying to get the pad, the teleportation pad, but that will leave Hammond too vulnerable, alone back at the enemy line. Taken down by Mana Gaming. Now Clavit may suffer the same fate, but in the meantime, Spark does manage to get a goal in the tower, and that will give Wu Tech a nice advantage on the tower health.
So honestly, not a bad trade. The kills are still pretty even.
Oh, Hammond was pulled, well pushed by Babylonia back, but did manage to jump out before too much damage was dealt.
They got a really good kill on the back end.
Now we see Kadru, Korvac, and Prupru waiting for Babylonia. Babylonia now back, and that's an engage from Hammond on Wu Tech.
Kind of stress there, but it's when Wu Tech kind
A lot of damage coming in. The ult from Act
of. Now we got the
Big
Eminal
stun.
with the
That
Vexa.
poison
does not
out.
find
Gorgeous.
someone to take down, and in that time Kadru and Prupru at the top were able to sneak past Wu Tech to take a score in the tower.
Targeting Vexa and Janitor instead of the
Wu Tech not able to find a kill in the meantime. 2 of their members were taken down, and now we see Mana Gaming starting to get some more kills on Wu Tech. They have control of the cannon, which is gonna even out the tower's health once again.
Korvac. He actually has to. He cannot heal himself. Wu cannot heal himself.
Spike with control of the ball is gonna throw it down, and Clavit barely takes it before Kadru can.
Picking everybody else.
Wu Tech with control of the ball, but no angle is gonna stop them from scoring. Now 4v3 for Wu Tech, but their 4 members are pretty low on health, while Mana Gaming has pretty full health bars. But that changes as Prupru is being assaulted by the Hammond from Wu Tech, but unfortunately he overextended, and the Hammond is taken down. And that throw is really well angled and is gonna allow Mana Gaming to take down the tower of Wu Tech, and now they are 4v2. Oh, that's not too good for Wu Tech. You have to be sweating right now if you're Wu Tech. Oh, a throw is gonna allow Wu Tech to regain control of the ball. And now Axe is gonna try to deal some damage to Kadru, but concentrated firepower from Mana Gaming is gonna allow them to take down 2 members of Wu Tech. But in the meantime, Wu Tech did manage to take down the tower from Mana Gaming. They are not out of it yet. Now we see 3 members on each side waiting for their full team to rejoin. And Wu Tech with control of the ball. They need to get this round or they are out of the tournament.
Be healthy. We're a little awkward. I think he could have stopped it for relatively free. I don't think it was a risky play to stop it.
Wu Tech
I guess we'll never know.
trying to be aggressive, but Pru from Mana Gaming has the ball.
Yeah, it's still 1-1 right now.
Is he gonna be taken down? Yes, he is taken down before he can
Really needs to score this.
buy some time.
Pray that they can outscale them.
Spalek now behind enemy lines. Still has control of the ball, but is taking a lot of damage from Mana Gaming. Might be taken down here. Yes, indeed. And now Babylonia as Janitor with the ball and actually 4v2 for Mana Gaming. But Wu Tech is respawning at the moment. Now Babylonia in the bad spot.
They're in a good spot on the map. There's the Hammond.
Oh, big damage from Prupu is gonna take down the Hammond. And the Vexa from Wu Tech. And now it's 4v2 once again for Mana Gaming. But Wu Tech Spawek now is running away with the ball. Is gonna be able to take down the barrier, but I don't know if he can do much more than that. He's not able to re-grab the ball, which means he may be taken down here. But the jump pad allows him to go back to the middle. That's some good time he's bought for his team. And now Mana Gaming just waiting to get full health bars. Spike, the only one with significant health missing, but that is slowly decreasing by the second. And now we have 4v4. Who's gonna engage? Babylonia going for Hammond. A wall is being erected. Korvac is stuck. But a lot of damage is being dealt to Wu Tech by Mana Gaming. Acts with the ball. Is he gonna be able to find the angle? He's stopped by Pru. But now the barrier is down. And Babylonia is alone. 1v4. Is he able to stop that goal from happening? He's not. That's gonna be a round going to Wu Tech. It's now tied once again. And this next round is gonna be deciding who gets to the final, which is insane. So much pressure for those teams. I'm sweating, and I'm not even playing. I can't imagine what these two teams were going through at that moment. Fully decked out, all of the items, and this round is
I think that was the first time
determining their fate. Are they moving on to the final, or are they staying in the losers bracket? Oh man. Let's see what that last round has to give us. One last time for this matchup. Let's play Sparkball. And now, big fight for the mill. But I feel like health bars are pretty full now. Pretty big health bars. So we can see longer fights. Axe is going to go for the ball here. Spawek now has control. Axe once again. Just passing between those members. But we see Zeke on Wu Tech being taken down after a stun. Stops him from going back to safety. Korvac on Mana Gaming side now has the ball. Gonna pass to Pru. Wu Tech just placing themselves in a position to defend. But it's now open, and Mana Gaming does find the angle and get the first score of this round. Wu Tech's tower already down to 50%. It's going so quickly. 40%. Now, will they go on the offensive? Will they try to turn it back around right away? The tower for Wu Tech is still being shot at by the cannon. Good passing on WuWuTech's side.
As long as they maintain that ball control.
But unfortunately, now that pass was a bit off and Babylonia got control. Now Kageru on Mana Gaming's side has control.
I think we're getting
We see a little bit of lag,
I hope the players are not. I hope this is a spectator thing and not a player thing.
but the game is still going.
Sometimes there's a
Zeke in trouble on WuWuTech, but does manage to get to safety. Oh, the long snipe!
so tanky.
Ult from Prupru does not manage to take down Clavit, but was very dangerous.
On top of that, this is the first match to like fully best of 3 like for this late. You know.
Now WuWuTech just taking control of the cannon. Just trying to hold on. Their tower is at 25% health. A big ult from Hammond is going to catch a few members. Oh, is that a disconnect? No, that's just lag. Oh, there's so much lag now. But it looks like the game is still going.
There is a lot going on, but
And if it's still going, we're going to keep watching it.
it's weird. the people keep spreading out, but a lot of these team fights like just fizzle out because there's not enough to get picks. So I thought this
Now
game
WuWuTech
would've been over about 20 minutes ago, but both
getting
players
control of
are
middle.
fighting for it, and it's fair.
Mana Gaming
It is
now
fair.
going
The-
back,
the
trying to
prize
get the
pool,
cannon.
You know, second place $750.
A lot of damage.
$250, you know, $500.
A lot of lag.
It's like $125 extra.
Hard to see exactly what's going on when things like that happens, but it's alright. We'll keep trying to follow. Korvac with the ball.
The next player moving on, I do
In
wonder
control
if they're
for
gonna be
Mana
so
Gaming at the moment.
exhausted, if they're gonna be able to
They
decide
retake control
finals,
of the cannon.
or they're gonna be, like, really worn out.
25% health on WuWuTech's tower. 80% on Mana Gaming's.
Yeah, there's part of me that
Ooh.
probably should take a
Janitor is so low on health on WuWuTech's side.
Whoever wins this have a second. But I'm sure Dream Team
Oh, and that's a rebound score from Kageru, I believe, to take down WuWuTech's tower.
kind of been looking at the lag, but the mana's coming
A
out.
lot of damage being dished on Hammond, and he's taken down.
The tower's already down, and their tower's still at 80%. You can see they're just all
And
sticking
now 4 members of Mana Gaming are up.
100%, yeah.
Prufru is going to go forward, but I don't think that's a good idea for them, and Zeke is going to take them down.
Whole lot there, Zeke able to
Now
back
Kageru on Vexa is also trying to deal damage to punish Clavit, but does not manage to take Clavit down.
pause.
This is
Man,
this is
still has the
basically a,
ball control too.
it's basically a 3.5 tank.
And now
his last call is the tankiest.
Mana Gaming, 4 members pushing forward. They still have their tower. They are feeling good right now.
Extremely strong, and I don't think it's necessarily
Axe
right
jumping in,
to sell items and go back to
and we have some lag. Hard to know what's going on. Okay, Babylonia with the ball.
No, all right, we'll have to go.
Throws it back in tower range for Mana Gaming.
Maybe ice skating on him.
They are buying some time.
All right, I think we're gonna.
Prupru with the ball.
What a terrible way for this week. That sucks. I'm sorry, boys.
And now Mana Gaming starting to push in WuWuTech's territory. Babylonia very far forward. But he's going to be able to rejoin
I mean, it seems to be
his team.
okay at the moment. Hard to say. Are they saying anything, or is it just
The lag does cause some funny visuals sometimes. That Hammond just jumping.
We're not designed to survive this long.
Yeah, this is our natural.
We are in overtime, which means towers are ticking down.
Yeah, let me go check in on
Their health.
the teams when this, 'cause this is definitely unfortunate.
Now Spawek with the ball in control for WuWuTech.
Cleared up
Like
a
a
little.
early game.
Nope, it has not cleared up. We got all right, let me go find this out.
A lot of damage on Hammond, but not enough to take him down.
All right, well, ladies
Which
and
means
gentlemen,
WuWuTech
we're gonna
still
do
has a
some
chance.
investigating. We're gonna talk with the teams to figure out
They
who
don't
the
find the
remake
score
is.
though.
Basically,
Kageru
we're joining right now.
Gets control of the
This
ball
game
for
was
Mana
so
Gaming.
legendary
Prupru
and
now.
so long that the servers are
Mana
starting
Gaming
to
is
break
looking to get the cannon and does manage
how
to
much
turn it
sheer
back to
horror
their
is
side.
inside this lobby. So it's going to be up to the teams if they want to just play this out and suffer together, or do a remake
Oh,
and then just do like player to score the first
And it
goal
looks like we
wins.
have
At
disconnects
the moment, it
from
does
Wu-Tech.
seem, like it was like time
I don't
was
know
short there. So
if
there-
that's
there
gonna be
was
the
a goal there, but
definitive.
that's more so just to end the game. I don't know if we're gonna count that or not. As you can see, it's
No,
just
we
game.
are-
I don't know if that's gonna be definitive. We're gonna have to wait for a
Which is really unfortunate.
decision,
I'm really sorry.
a ref decision on that, because that looked like disconnects at the last second, and
We've been
there were
investigating that problem for a very long time.
basically no one on Wu-Tech moving.
Logs.
I don't know if they're all in the same
Like the
area
location of the order. I think it's just an order.
geographically, and something happened in that area.
It was Aura.
But
Yeah.
let's check if I can find what comes next.
No.
If I can find the next game. If they...
That everybody just experienced this completely
Okay, yes, they started the game again.
Advantage to mana to score.
It's quite possible that they will just do the first round, since
Yeah, I'm wondering if teams are gonna
there was only one round remaining on that, but we'll see how it goes.
be a little more aggressive here.
Okay, Wu-Tech against Mono Gaming,
Sports,
second try.
the teams kind of clam up
Let's see how it goes.
very, very conservatively. They really stop taking risks.
Spike does manage to get the ball
I think we saw that
on Wu-Tech's side, but if no one grabs it soon, it will spawn back in the middle again.
damage.
Yes, it
Damage
does.
numbers are different now, health
Lord
numbers are different
Argo
now. All of the timing that
grabbing the
we've
ball.
experienced, it's completely different. Very big.
Spike
Unfortunately,
being dished a lot of damage, but does manage to take down Babylonia.
Yep.
Clavit
That kill on Baby.
now in control of the ball, and Wu-Tech is looking good.
Yep.
I just got caught out.
Spike taking a lot of damage, but is going to be able to get out of there.
Deal with now, probably.
Now they have the cannon, they have the ball, but quickly Mono Gaming just took back control of the cannon.
Advantage and one elimination in their favor. Now things are slowed down.
Lord
a bit.
Argo
Try to figure out their next move.
now in control of the ball.
Pretty much more of the same.
And Wu-Tech is starting to push forward. Axe jumping in on the back line,
The ball, they push back over.
trying to get to Vexa
Someone's gonna
Snooker
have a stun, a big stun.
and Roostendor, but not able to find a kill. Clavit pretty low on health, is going to try to engage, but I don't think he's going to be able to do much.
Dodging constantly. And there goes the first janitor.
Now a lot of damage going in on Babylonia, but is there enough to kill him? He's pretty tanky as Janitor. Axe in trouble now. Is that going to be enough? No, but he's pretty low on health still. Probably going to have to go back. And with that,
There he goes again.
Wu-Tech is on the back foot.
Whole new game.
Oh, we see Spike taken down.
Same comp.
And now it's 4v3 for Mono Gaming. Are they able to capitalize on that?
Health anymore. Oh,
Keidru trying to score but does not find the angle.
you gotta keep that in mind.
The rebound does not push the ball back quite right. And now Wu-Tech 3v4 are going on the offensive. One of their member is going to come back right now. Spalek with the ball.
I'm not sure who that was, but they went for a bumper shot and barely missed it.
Now acts Spike trying to do some space, trying to go forward and just get the attention of Mono Gaming.
But in the moment where everybody's on top of you and spinning to win on
Now Hammond doing the same.
it's really hard to
Spike throwing, passing to Lord Argo. Clavit now.
Mana either scored or gotten a couple kills off.
The ult from Gus is down.
On top of the roost stand also, everyone's healthy.
No, the ult from Janitor was down actually, not Gus.
Definitely nice to see. Both teams still firing on all cylinders despite the
Now
shenanigans.
Mono Gaming does take down
There we go.
2 members of Wu-Tech at once.
Fantastic.
And that leaves them in a good spot. But Spike does manage to grab the ball before Mono Gaming can score. And that saves a lot of damage on that tower
Mistakes with the ball.
for Wu-Tech.
Really great pick by Babylon.
That's that allows them to breathe a little bit.
Got nothing out of it.
Now they're gonna go to grab the cannon.
Yeah, definitely still,
Uh,
a whole lot going on. Mana
A lot of poking happening.
which we've seen
Clavit now taking a lot of damage. Not too much actually.
do pretty solid.
Hammond going on the offensive. A wall stopping Korvac from backing.
Tower, can they collect
Axe now taking a lot of damage. Spalek
elimination?
also taking a lot of damage, grabbing the ball. But I don't know if he's gonna keep control for long. Clavit taking the teleportation pad, but low on health now. I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of that. Doesn't look like it. And Prupru trying for the throw, but Axe jumping just in front of it at the nick of time. Saving once again that damage on the tower. Now Axe is pretty far forward alone, but is joined by the team. So he's going to be able to get out of there. Spawek now taking a lot of damage. He's tanking it for now. Once again, teleportation pad does not allow to get a score for Woo Tech.
Like they get all these good eliminations, but if you don't maintain that ball control, then you're not going to walk away with a whole lot. But going up 8 kills to
Lord Argo with the ball throws to Clavlet at the bottom.
So frustrated.
But one member of Woo Tech was taken down,
So frustrating.
so they have to back now. And that allows Mono Gaming to take the cannon once again. And just like that, we're already in overtime. Towers are now taking down their health every second, down to 20.
Fall back, say, hey, cool, we'll take cannon. You guys can sit under your tower all you want.
And we'll see how it goes. I think that's the winning round. I don't know if that's the agreement, but it might be. So both teams have to give everything now, and not a single. The towers are both still up. I think both teams understand how crucial this round is. Spawek is now gonna have to defend alone against that assault from Mono Gaming, and with a nice dash is going to be able to get out of the stun that would have locked him in place. And with that, Woo Tech now has control of the ball, and they're going to be able to move forward. Unfortunately for them, though, Axe is pretty low on health. Do they have enough damage? Mono Gaming taking one member down for on Woo Tech's team. Spike once again delaying, throwing the ball back in their territory, but that gives Mono Gaming a lot of space to grab the cannon.
They do the cannon though. I mean, both towers are absolutely toasted right now.
I don't think we've had a single tower score this game, have we?
But that bought enough time. Woo Tech is going to be full 4-member team once again. And is that going to be a... No! Well done by Prupru, stopping that score with the spacebar. Unfortunately for Mono Gaming, though, their tower just fell to the cannon. A big brawl happening, a lot of damage coming from Prupru. Is going to be... Oh, not enough to take down Spike, who gets out with just a little bit of health, but does manage to get out. Now Korvac in a bad spot is going to be taken down by Lord Argo and Axe. And now Prupru is in a bad spot, and he's not good at dueling, like he's not good for 1v1s, and Axe is going to be able to score. And now we might know if that was the winning score, or if we're taking the game
for sure. So that
from the start.
Woo Tech takes it and moves on to the grand finals.
Woo Tech
Really
takes it
weird
and
way.
moves on to the grand finals. It is confirmed. That is indeed what is going on. Well done to Woo Tech. Well done to Mono Gaming too, because I really thought they might take it at some points. Like, it was very close, very tight. If it was not for that that disconnection problem, that lag problem, they might have also taken the first
Great matches, really unfortunate.
that first match that was happening before the disconnect. So who knows what could have happened, but that is how it goes. Sometimes there are technical problems and you have to live with it. And Woo Tech masterfully took that win and secured their spot in the grand final. Speaking of, let's see if we can find that first match of the grand finals.
They've been out for. I think the
Let's see. Okay, I have it here.
is such a good. Pretty much good on everyone.
Let's
And then
see.
they actually don't have rips on
This.
stuff. They went ahead and just put Nexa. I think we talked about this last time.
What do we have to say before it
Said
starts?
he was playing snooker as a handicap, and Nexa is just significantly better, which I think could be the reality here. But this is just going to be AKTS versus Mashiro. It's the classic Inksy matchup, and these teams aren't even remotely similar to each other on the tank front. Hot Paws versus Akana, basically.
Yeah, very.
That is going to be pretty interesting. I'm ready to jump into it. I hope you are too. On Dream Team's side, Kana, Hammond, Inksy, and Vexa. On Woo Woo Tech's side, Hammond, Hot Paws, Hammond, Inksy, and Vexa. So that's going to be interesting. Let's see. A lot of damage already being dealt to Lord Argo and Clavlet.
Max damage game a while ago.
One member of their team already down.
With the ball.
Dream Team
So if we can just string together the ball this
coming in hot
playing on the fights.
with 2 kills now. And a first goal, and that was just over Vexa. I really thought she was gonna be in the way for that, but no. Well done by Dream Team for finding that angle. Now Clavit trying to find an angle of his own. Spawek with the ball. Clavit is going to be able to take down Dream Team's Hammond before he is taken down himself, but stays a little bit too long to mount, and that allows Ramus to take him down, evening things out. Now a 3v3 with Yo-Ho-Ho rejoining. That's a 4v3 for the Dream Team. Mashiro in control of the ball. Ramus going long, but I don't think he was expecting that that pass. But does manage to find a nice angle to shoot in the tower of Woo Tech. A big ult from Clavlet. But is there follow-up? There's enough to get the Inksy. Well done. Now Clavlet with the ball. Trying to buy some time for Woo Tech. The tower is down though because the cannon was in Dream Team's possession, which is a big advantage for the Dream Team. They still have their tower full health or almost, and Woo Woo Tech now doesn't have a tower to protect them. That's a big deal. Rips being dealt a lot of damage. A big combo on Spawek and Clavit is gonna take them both down. Axe is in trouble now. Lord Argo is gonna follow suit. And now, well, I think that's the round for the Dream Team, unless Woo Woo Tech can respawn quickly enough. I don't think they have time. Maybe Spawek is gonna be able to jump in. No, Ramus is quick enough to get the goal just before Spawek jumps back in. That's gonna be the first round going to the Dream Team. Pretty decisively, I would have to say. Like, that was, yeah, pretty decisively. Dream Team had control of that round pretty much the whole time. And they managed to score in 3 minutes, which is pretty fast. So let's see if Woo Woo Tech can get it together and come back from that.
Everybody has, because it's overpowered right now, is a log. And you throw out this log in front of you and it pushes everyone back. So they lined up like 3 stuns.
And with that, let's play Sparkball!
That was just the cleanest. That was probably one of the first 4-0
Woo Woo Tech
aces we've seen. Incredible
just
play.
biding their time. Oh, a nice combo of stun from Spawek and damage from Axe is going to deal a lot of damage, killing Yoho and forcing forcing Ramus back. And that's the first score for Woo Woo Tech. They understood the assignment. You were told you have to turn it back, and they said, "Okay, boss,
They're a round 2 team.
Yeah, Wu-Tang,
we'll turn it back."
They do lose AKTS,
But now they're taking a lot of damage. That combo was, those combos were good, but now they're low on health. Oh, they do manage to stop the score though. Very well defended by Spike. Now Clavlet, I think, is gonna go back for some health, and I think we'll see an engaged 4v4 with full health bars now. Spike jumping in the middle.
moving up right now.
Oh, Vex and Nick.
Ooh, nice defense by Act, stopping that score that was coming from Dream Team,
It's that spot we can
keeping their tower fully healthy.
really, really
Now the Dream Team trying to find a way to enter that blockade that Wu Tech is opposing them. But they are only 3 now, getting their 4th member. But Ramus, in the meantime, has taken a lot of damage and may be forced to go back. Yo Ho Ho trying to 1v2 in the bottom, not doing too bad. But they don't manage to get Spike. And Mashiro going forward is able to get a goal. I really thought he was going to be taken down by the enemy Inxies, but he did manage to pull it off. Very well played by Mashiro. Now Ramus dealing a lot of damage, and Ript's helping take down the Vexa.
That was just, unfortunately,
That puts Wu Tech on the back foot.
multiple chances there.
The team that had this round pretty...
Just kept trying.
that had an edge on this round, they are now not looking as good. Just in terms of tempo, they still have a little bit more health, but with the tempo... Oh, and one of their members is down 2 members. Clavlet might follow suit quite quickly. And with that, there are 2 members going on the offensive with the ball against Lord Argo defending alone. He's stunned and not able to stop the score from happening. Now we're going to see the tower at 5% health and its tower shot coming from the cannon. Just about now, that means the tower is down. And the Dream Team is now once again in the lead with the tower.
We saw it against Mana. It's like, hey, we lose every
What is Wu Tech going to do to answer that? That is the question. Spawek with the ball. Throws it back to Act.
Yeah. I mean,
Lord Argo now in control.
isolating and applying that pressure.
But a lot of damage being dished on both sides. Ramus and Inxi, Mashiro being dealt a lot of damage on Dream Team side. A good ult is going to bunch up a lot of Wu Tech together, and a good follow-up is going to take down the whole team. And once again, we see Dream Team uncontested on the barrier. Are they able to score? Yes, they are. That's going to be the first match going to the Dream Team.
Goes to Dream Team. Now the band's coming
Very
up.
interesting.
That's the question. Was AKTS like their main
I wonder what Andy and Chandler have to
besides
say.
just, some of the Inksies,
I mean,
yeah,
you
but-
almost want to. I'm tempted. I would say that you want to get Inksy out of Mashiro's hands. I still think you ban Inksy regardless, because it doesn't necessarily mean the other team bans Inksy. So
Yeah.
I think that Wu Tech should ban Inksy no matter what, and I think Dream Team should ban it too. But we'll see what the teams decide. But yeah, Mashiro ran all over them right there. Honestly, from a team effort, I think I saw the scoreboard at the end, and I think 2 people had 100% kill participation. And then the
Yeah.
other 2 were really, really close. I mean, that was just incredible team fight.
Yeah, they were just there all the time applying pressure. There was never really like a free moment for them to work with. Wu tried their best. They had decent ball handling. They had like 1 or 2 players that, this could be it. But Dream Team was just really, really consistent at just pressuring them nonstop, and it definitely paid dividends. And the biggest problem now is even if you see the double Inksy ban, I mean, last time the Dream Team was fine with that ban. They pulled out a totally different comp we never saw before.
Whoa.
And they dominated. So
That
huge
visual
advantage
is,
right now. Going
it's
towards
going
the Dream
crazy.
Team, they're up a map. They definitely got the confidence. 100% Woo Woo is feeling way more fatigue after playing like an hour-long game before this and having a hell of a time in the loser bracket. So what's
That
up,
is
great team?
another great point. I didn't think of it, but indeed, if you've been playing for an hour,
Mashiro is banned.
you're going into this with a lot more fatigue in your body. You're a lot more tired. Let's see if we can find... Okay, there we go. Match 2 of Dream Team versus Woo Woo Tech. Let's see how this one goes. Good engagement in the middle. We see Ramus on Lord Argo in the back,
So
on the left side of the screen. In the meantime, Mashiro took a lot of damage.
I personally think she's
And that's the first score going for Woo Woo Tech.
times that she's really, really good is
And
when
Vexon, Dream Team's side, has been taken down, followed by Custodian.
hardest part. But if she gets to just
A very strong start from Woo Woo Tech.
and so a lot
We'll
of
have to see if that's enough, though.
into most likely Gus.
Can you keep it up?
We're not gonna see Ina trying to kill this. Vexa.
Dream Team in control of the ball. Ramus at the top is throwing the ball back.
I really think
That was a great.
Are they gonna wait? No, they're gonna grab it again. And we see Clavit at the bottom of the stream being taken down. Acts also taken down. That's a 4v2 now for Dream Team. Are they gonna be able to capitalize on that? Are they gonna be able to score?
huge save at the end there.
Feel like they should.
Can he stay alive a little bit longer? Spaw gets grabbed. The triple knockout
Ramus is gonna be
there.
able to grab the ball, but jump pad. Oh, the long shot is threading the needle between Clavit and Axe,
Makes you wonder if
and does manage to get a first score for Dream Team, evening out the tower's health.
You have Vexa and Z, and even
Now Spawek with the ball.
neither of them have instant teleport to tell back. So
Mashiro trying to stop that.
best defender in the game. She has an instant teleport.
Not committing too hard though, and we see the Inksy Ramus going far behind enemy lines, but that pays off as they take out 2 members of the Woo Woo Tech team.
nice Lord Argo, great heads up play.
But in the meantime, Lord Argo did manage to get a score, so you know, focusing on getting kills maybe wasn't the best move in this case. But Rips is able to get a score even with Lord Argo trying to teleport to defend at the last second.
He was really close to saving it too.
And with that, we're trading blows back and forth between Dream Team and Woo Woo Tech. Spike now with the ball.
Ooh, took a little out. I think both teams are
Does find a little spot where he can throw it in. And the tower is down for Dream Team.
Definitely a lot.
And now they've lost their custodian.
I think you send the Ina. This is the right
And it looks like Woo Woo Tech is now going to be 4v1. Can Genitor defend this?
One, I mean, they got
Looks like he can buy a little bit of time, but that's not going to be enough as the score comes out for Woo Woo Tech taking the first round of this second match.
pardon?
Well done. Woo Woo Tech holding on.
seems to make all the difference. Really, really good.
We'll see if they can get this match,
Yeah.
bring us to a third and final match of this final, or if Dream Team can turn this game around and fly away with the win 2-0.
Yeah, no, that was massive at the end there. It looked like Dream Team was definitely had the advantage.
Dream Team, looks like they're doing pretty good on items.
All fall apart right at the end there for them. And
Though there is one member of the team we don't see.
great job across the board. Just to keep it up.
That's Yo Ho Ho, but I'm pretty sure he has all of his items. I would be surprised otherwise.
Just that game just happened really
Okay, Mashiro getting the ball right away. Stunning Spawek now. Spawek being deleted by the Dream Team. That's going to give them an advantage. 4v3. Are they able to score during that time? Now 4v2 with a second taken down on Woo Woo Tech's team. Lord Argo in trouble now. 3 members of the enemy team on them. And Lord Argo also is taken down. Now Dream Team coming back with a vengeance. Saying, okay, you got that first round, but you know what? That doesn't mean anything. We'll blast through your tower if we have to.
Just like in general.
Let's see if Wu-Tech will let that slide. A big jump from Hot Boss, but not a lot of damage to follow that up. Dream Team now low on health, but dealing a lot of damage. Aren't gonna be able to take down 2 members of Wu-Tech, but in the process lost their custodian. Mashiro now with the ball. Can he find? No, he's gonna just wait. Doesn't go looking for a way to score at the moment. He can just wait. They have advantage on the tower health at the moment, so there is no rush for the Dream Team at the moment for this round. Clavid at the top going on Ramus. Ramus hitting back. Rips has control of the ball. They're going to move forward. Hot Paws jumping in, but he's also stunned right away. And a lot of damage coming in on Hot Paws. He does manage to get out. No! He's taken down at the last second. Ramus also taking down a member of Wu-Tech. And they're all falling like flies one after the other. And now Dream Team has no one on Wu-Tech to oppose them. But they decided to wait during that time, which I don't fully understand. But they do have the tower advantage at the moment. They do take down Zeke on Wu-Tech's side. That's going to be another advantage. Axe taken down. It's now 4v2. Ramus throws on the barrier. Is now going on Lord Argo, trying to take down the Enna. Throws again on the barrier. Does manage to find that. And now the barrier is down. Can Wu-Tech stop that goal? They cannot. Dream Team takes that second round. And now once again Wu-Tech is at the brink, I do believe, of losing this whole tournament. They are, if they lose this round, I believe that's game, set, match, tournament. Unless this is a best of 5, but I don't think I heard about that. Well, we'll have to see. For now, let's just see what this last round has to offer. What's in store for us? We see Dream Team with an items advantage right now. One item for each player in advance on Wu-Tech. That's going to give them a big advantage coming into this round, and you can see it. A lot of damage going on Lord Argo, and barely any damage on the Dream Team. They have control. Lord Argo is going to be taken down by a long-range Vexa orb, and that's going to be the first score. Now Wu-Tech may be able to go back. Oh, Hot Boss did not even find his way back. And with that, the tower of Wu-Tech is already at 55% health. Strong start from Dream Team. Oh, that was cheeky, trying to thread the needle and fight just between Clavid and Axe, I believe. But they did react in time to stop the goal, to stop the score, actually. Now Spike in control of the ball. Axe gonna throw it in the tower. And now Yo-Ho-Ho in trouble. Does manage to get a little shield. That's going to keep him alive a little bit. But can he stay alive a lot longer? I don't know. Looks like it's going to be able to. Grabs the ball. Is he going to throw it forward to one of his teammates? No, he's going to keep it actually pretty close. But in that time, Clavid is going to fall. Wu-Tech is in a bad spot now as the ball comes back to the middle. And that allows Dream Team to get a quick score on the tower. They are going to be able to take down the whole tower. And with that now, Yo-Ho-Ho is going to be able to just heal Oh, I thought he was gonna heal Genitor, but Genitor actually decided to go back, which is totally fair too. He's gonna be able to jump back with full health. And big engage from Genitor, but Hot Paws is trying to put a stop to that. Ripped, taking a lot of damage. Custodian trying to keep everyone alive, but is taken down. It's a 3v3, and Spike is trying to take down Ripped, but is taking a lot of damage himself. And he's going to be taken down. Mashiro being taken down by Woo Woo Tech. Clavit now trying to defend. But Rips and Ramus together are able to take him down. And we see Vexa on Woo Woo Tech on the right side. Very bad spot for Vexa. Yeah, and she's going to end up being taken down. And with that, Dream Team is looking solid right now. Lord Argo getting sniped by the toilet, but in the meantime, Hot Paws jumped to the middle, but did not find the angle to score. And with that, Mashiro is going to be able to grab the ball and with the teleportation pad, go to the top and damage the barrier. Oh, we see to the right of the screen Zeke being stopped from recalling, which is kind of funny. And Ripped being able to grab the ball. They are 4v2. Can they destroy this barrier? It's down to pretty low health, but it's still standing. And with that, Hot Paws is down. Lord Argo and Clavit going forward, but being stopped by Mashiro. Very good plunger, keeping Anna in place. Yo Ho Ho being taken down after surviving for way too long, if you want my opinion. Ripped, throws to Ramus. And we see Janitor being taken down. Now Ramus with the ball. It's going to take some time. Ripped's keeping control of the ball for the Dream Team. Now 4 members on both sides are up. The cannon is in Woo Tech's control, starting to take down Dream Team's tower's health, down to 30%. Hot Paws engages with the jump. He's getting pushed back. They are now separated, but the whole team is going to follow. And we see Zeke being the first to fall from Woo Woo Tech, followed by Vexa. Mashiro on Dream Team's side, still alive with so little health, but does manage to grab the orb, the healing orb, and with that, he's in much better place, and the whole Dream Team is dealing damage to the barrier now. But with the teleportation pad, Hot Paws is going to be able to destroy Dream Team's tower. And with that, the odds are now more even than they have been. Vexa is taken down. Ramus holding on by a thread. Spike is able to shoot at the barrier, but he's now alone, 1v3. I don't think he's gonna last long, but he does manage to take down one member of the Dream Team in the meantime. So pretty well played. Oh, Woo takes barrier at 4% health only. That is not a lot, and we are in overtime. We'll see how Woo Tech defends that. Ripped with the ball. Ramus getting the pass. And now in a pretty bad spot. They do manage to go back. Janitor with the ult. Mashiro in the front taking a lot of damage, but keeping his team pretty safe. Acts now too far forward, is taken down. Ramus teleporting. Is he able to take down the barrier? Yes, he is. And is he scoring now? Yes, that's the score. And I do believe that means the Dream Team are your Sweatfest champions. Yes, indeed. there's not enough time on that timeline to go on to another into another game. So the dream team is the final champion of the Sweatfest Invitational. Let's hear Chandler's and Andy's
Right there.
reactions.
You had to think for a second, like, wait a second, this is
Dude, I saw it.
Is this happening
I
again?
saw it.
Yeah, are we
Yeah,
going
it
to a
was so
game 3
close.
pretty soon? But yeah, what a match! It was really cool to see. I'm really glad we did bands. Really glad we did bands. I think it was really cool to see those games. I would have been curious to see game 3 on what would have happened there. But yeah, I mean, congratulations to Dream Team. Those guys have been putting in the work for sure. I've watched them play almost every single night. Looking forward to playing against them myself. But I mean, what an incredible series! I think we got to see really good Sparkball in a bunch of matches today.
Yeah, and I think I'll leave this at that. Very good Sparkball today from a lot of different teams. It was very fun. Not only to see a good team, but to see two good teams going up against each other consistently in pretty much every match we've seen today. That was incredible. And I'm so happy I could live that with all of you. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had fun watching it. I definitely did. It was incredible to see such good Sparkball. And on that note, I'll see you in a future video. Stay up, and see you next time.